Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and Diana tried to convince me that she's seen all the Mandalorian. This is just impossible. Impossible. Because I know Jedi hasn't even seen all the Mandalorian. I don't believe it. They watched the final episode of Season 2. It's fine. I understand that. That's one episode. But there's no way, and Diana admits that she's not seen all of Season 1. So they're skipping around. And she's trying to tell me she's seen all the episodes. Oh, what do you mean? No! How can you go backwards? You are killing me! Oh my god. No! Stop! This is hurt. No, this is painful. Like, yes, it is. So, you know what makes it so good?
There's so many questions.
Watch it. You know why you have questions, Diana? Because you jumped to the last chapter.
Halfway through the second to last episode, I'm like, maybe Chris is right. Maybe we should start from.
Be a great idea to start from the beginning, wouldn't it? Think it's a good idea, isn't it?
Good idea.
Gee, if only people listen to Chris Perillo's advice.
The last one's so sad.
Yes, you have to watch all of it. I know, Jedi. I was there when you cried the last time, and I consoled you. And I said, well, Luke will take care of Grogu. Jedi, we don't know what's going to happen. That's the thing. Okay, great. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. All right. Let's go ahead and welcome some people back into the play shop here. Hey, Axel GG. Good to see you. Welcome here, first-time chatter. Zamboni Girl. Shout out to Zamboni Girl. I know Liz is here. Thank you, Liz, for being here. Really appreciate that. Zamboni Girl is streaming. Hello, Dark Toy Lord. Dark Toy Lord will appreciate this. This is how... It was going to be an opener anyway, but this is how my Rebel Soldier showed up from Amazon. All dinged and damaged. This is definitely collector grade. Hello, Brother Bill. Nice to see you again. Very good to have you here. And Westery1 going back and forth with her to make sure that Focus follows up to get her the printer. And they will. We're going to make sure. Kieran Clark, welcome back. Big fan, you as well. And American Chris Hansen. So hello there, and how's the weather? It's cold. It is 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Very cold. And speaking of temperature, before we continue the welcomes, and Liz, if you're still there, shout out to Papa Bear AZ, another streamer here y'all need to follow, especially if you love 3D printing. Hutch's Makerspace, good to see you. Edward Ferguson would like to thank Aveline French for the tier 1 gift subscription the other day. It's a good person to thank. Aveline is amazing. And Man Cave Hobbies
just resubscribed for 12 months.
Thank you for resubscribing. You've been here for a year. You get a different avatar now. The Darth Vader head, the Kenner figurehead. Speaking of temperature, though, as I was printing this, I just started printing. These are the Fix'em Dude Star Wars Valentine coins, now available on PrussiaPrinters.org. Now available. So you can download and print them yourself. But for some reason, this filament in the gears is like clicking. Not in a good kind of click. And I don't know if it's just because it's moving through the gears and kind of like kind of going in. I don't know what's going on. But the clicky action had me move the temperature down from 225 to 220. It's kind of cakey in spots, or was cakey. It's a lot more fluid than it was in the beginning. And I don't know. I don't know if it's the filament. I don't know if I need to make some other adjustments. But either way, I may be wrestling with these hearts. I may have to reprint a couple of them depending on how they turn out. That's right. Winner, Focus Printer. Rojaz, good to see you. Do you think the gaming industry is consolidating? Seems to be. Everybody's acquiring everybody else. Thank you for the posture check, Salmon710. So yeah, all the gaming companies. Someone even suggested that Nintendo could be purchased by someone like Apple. Could you imagine Apple getting Nintendo? Wow, that'd be pretty wild. I don't know, man. They could do it. Hello, Disc 1 of 5. Good evening to you. One of our recent raids, Disc 1 of 5, last night. Geeking out over stuff. Good to see Eclipse Empire, and I'm glad you are here because I'm going to be opening these Droid Factory droids. Here, I'd say I'm going to open this Rebel Soldier, but it seems like it's already opened. Jedi's grown so much since you last saw the vlog. Oh yeah, yeah, she's been sprouting up like a weed. She is definitely getting older by the hour. seemingly. But stick around. You never know. It snowed up there today. Well, Zamboni Girl, is that good for skating? Is it good for skating? I don't know. You have to tell me. I'm not a Zamboni expert. I need a Zambone up on my skating. Possibly. Possibly. You ate turkey pot pie. That was going to be a Weird Al Yankovic a parody. Turkey pot pie. But Paul McCartney, a vegan, at least at the time, said he didn't like that. I'm like, man, if I'm a vegan, I'd be like, if Weird Al Yankovic wanted to do something like that with one of my songs, I'd be like, yeah, do it. Do it. I would totally be all over that. Like, completely and totally all over that. And I can't be the only one. You're okay? Good. That is good. Hey, Viper! Welcome back to the Play Shop. That'd be quite the acquisition. Probably wouldn't be a good one unless they left it alone and didn't touch it at all. Fair enough. You regret not getting the McDonald's Zamboni Happy Meal toy. Oh, you should go get it. Go to eBay. I guarantee there's one there. I didn't even know they had a Zamboni Happy Meal toy until now. It would not be something though that I would necessarily chase down. Not necessarily for me. Not as much. I am enjoying the cold weather though, that's for sure. Free Heathen's here? Yes, Free Heathen is here. I was just hanging out in his stream ever so briefly. Okay, so this is the pure magenta that I was talking about, Free Heathen. This is, like, I'm telling you, it is bubblegum. I'm telling you, I know my bubblegum. This is bubblegum. Pure magenta. Prints out like bubblegum. That's a printed solid Darth Vader there. Yeah, so I'm like looking at him like, is he right? Am I wrong? What am I not seeing? Zamboni Girl's off to eBay. I printed tonight, I guess last night. You know, I gotta be careful about removing the extraneous filament here because it makes for loose limbs. I did a droid in the Gerpel. This is a Gerpel droid. Is it gold? Is it purple? Is it Gerpel? Articulated droid, 0.1 millimeter layer height. I clipped away, and I need to stop doing that, the excess, so that the legs are a lot less flexy. But there's this droid now printed. Turned out really well. Astounding, amazing. Wait, if Kurt's here, I will pulled. Ha! What does Missy Elliott say when selling ice cream? Get your free cone. Get your free cone. Get your free cone. Yes. Sly, you're here because of loyal. Well, I am glad you are here. I'm not loyal, but I am loyal. You know what I mean? Do you understand? Hey, RC Maniac. So yes, this is in Gerpel. Isn't that great? I think it's wild. Love the color change. Love the color change. Where are those STL files from? These are play action files. Kurt, you are here. Give me a second. I'll get you the links here. And we're going to take you out of... we're going to go ahead and take you out of this. There you go. All right, Salmon. Because you've got a new account here on Twitch. Sometimes Twitch lets us monitor new accounts, but you seem to be okay. Asking where the STL files. So we're going to go ahead and link you off to a couple things. You're here for the free lunch. Well, I don't even have free beer for you, Kieran. I apologize. Comic Age Clothing. Good to see you again as well. Welcome one and all. First, let's get this. Let's get the Conversation Hearts, the Valentine Conversation Hearts link. This is what I'm printing right now. I printed some of these the other day. This is what I'm printing. The Free Heathen, thank you for the cheer. First cheer of the evening.
The Free Heathen cheer Dex 100.
I'm going to print out in Gerpel. I'm going to print out the cheer. See, I have it in purple, right? Sorry, Darth Gallum. Shout out to Darth Gallum, though. See, I've got the purple cheer printed a long time ago. But I think I'm going to do this again in Gerpel. This will be good in Gerpel. That's right. I'm still calling it Gerpel. It's just how it's going to be. Thank you, Free Heathen, for the additional cheer.
The Free Heathen cheer Dex 100.
Very loud for all to hear. So the Conversation Hearts are at that link. Now, if you're asking about the figure links, I'm going to hold them up again for Kurt to get a snapshot. But let me first get the link for you. My Mini Factory. the user's name's Play Action, right there. And he just posted the Death Trooper the other day, and it turned out amazing. Although, like I said, in printing with this filament at a 0.1 millimeter layer height, they're the pieces are a bit more loose than I'd like them to be, but it comes out okay. And as long as, you know, you glue things together, or if they're just there for, you know, not playing, they should be fine. So this is a Gerpel Death Trooper, just in case we did not get a Gerpel Death Trooper shot the other day for Kurt to grab. Gerpel. This is a play action figure that you can print if you want in resin or FDM. And then last night, this is the C-3PO, or I guess the protocol droid, right? That I printed. But isn't that great? Look at that. Look at that color of the droid. Like, I wish I could force the gold on top as opposed to on the bottom. There's no way, and I've tried slicing it differently, and it doesn't seem to, and maybe maybe I should flip it around the other side. Let me try flipping it around next time. I'm going to do another one of these things. I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to invert it. So there's that. And then, of course, y'all saw this one. This is my model of an Emperor's Royal Guard. If someone had far more STL editing skills, they could probably make this part a little nicer than it was. But as it stands, like, this is just like, wow. This is an original scan. An original scan. And it's good. It's good! Just like this beer. It's good! The Gerpel is amazing, Salmon. I call it Gerpel, by the way. You couldn't Google Gerpel and get to where it is. But, nonetheless, that's the Gerpel. Gerpel. Let me get these out. It's going to be, I think, a less active night than it was last night and the night before. It was, for some reason, we've hit that, right? I don't know, some nights. Monday was crazy. Sunday was crazy. But, you know, I found out today, actually, no, I realized today, I made a kind of a connection, but the PR person for Anycubic is following me on Twitter. Anycubic. So are you familiar with the Anycubic brand at all? Because they said contact me for, like, review. I mean, I'm not going to review anything. I'm not a good reviewer. But have you heard of Anycubic? Are they decent? Are they good? I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about them. But I'm thinking maybe I could reach out to them and to facilitate another giveaway. I think that'd be fun. Given that we had as much activity as we did the other night. In fact, that reminds me. I gotta remind myself. Taking notes. There we go. All right. I'm taking notes for myself because I want to make sure that that I remember to do something. The Gerpel reminds you of the new Star Wars intro that flashes lights over the helmet. Yes, and the droids start the Disney Plus series. Yes. Disc 1 of 5, it does work like... you just tweeted out the Gerpel? Thank you, Comic Age Clothing. Although, like I said, Matter Hackers isn't the only... I guess the only company that peddles this. I thought it was theirs, but it isn't. I guess they're just reselling it. So, I mean, I'd love to get more of this stuff to play with. We've got a Crimson Rain, by the way. You got a couple printer coming for review. Oh, nice, Denise. See, I'm not a reviewer. Let me clear this away. I'm a horrible reviewer. I'm not even sure how well I can put it together. Like, if it's simple to put together, I can handle it. But the more difficult, I don't know. But the nice thing about you know, getting those review units is I know people who could get them. Like my brother, Adam, I would send something like that to him. Like, hey, this is a printer I can't use. You know, because I'm at this point one printer family. Because remember, I'm the one who's got to maintain this stuff. Mark, nah, you're just being silly. Matter Hackers is a white label. I'm a white stormtrooper. We'll get him to change the name eventually. I think so, Comic Age Clothing. We'll come at him from different sides. Well, Denise, I guess I'm going to have to watch for your review then, especially if you're more professional than me, because I'm far from it. I can print hearts and farts. And Denise, you'll be proud. I currently have no food. There's nothing for me to eat in front of me. Are you proud of me? Anyone who goes in blind and does not know what a product is makes for an excellent product reviewer. American Chris Hansen, you're probably not too far from the truth. Like, what I did with Focus the other night, that's about as much as I would want to get into it, right? But I'm not a hardware guy. I don't have a lab. I don't have a whole bunch of space. Resin I would love to do, but even then I got to have ventilation and setup, and that's definitely not here. Thank you, Kieran. I appreciate the support. Nothing wrong with there being only one. There can be only one, Kieran. There can be only one. Hey, Asgardian Wookie, good to see ya. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Always good to see you. Always, always, always. You're a writer, so I don't have to live unbox. Oh, nice, Denise. See, I'm not a writer. Well, I take that back. I got my start with writing. Locker Gnome back in the day used to be a blog network. I mean, it evolved into that. I started Locker Gnome before blogs were blogs. I started Locker Gnome in 96. I would love to basically do Locker Gnome again and bring geeky enthusiasts under the umbrella and basically rebrand it as that, but figuring out how that would work, I don't know. Because it takes time, it takes money, it takes coordination, but launching Locker Gnome to be these people who love, whether it's writing or streaming or doing videos, and just bring them under the umbrella, it's hard to generate revenue from that anymore, and I don't know if I have the construct for it with any degree of immediacy, but I've thought about it. It would be very difficult for me to do alone. I could do it, but figuring out how to make that work. Ozrak asks, how's Locker Gnome different than this? Well, I'm Chris Perillo. I'm one person versus Chris Perillo and this person and that person and this person, and it's a group of people, right? And then the more people that are doing their own thing coming together, you know, let's say for example, you're a person that they don't want to send a review unit to, but you're still interested. Well, by that measure, you'd be able to, you know, work under a Locker Gnome brand as yourself and get the review unit you were looking for without necessarily having to build that audience for yourself. So that was kind of I don't know how that would conceivably work. I don't know how much that, I think I could cover the costs initially, but I don't even know if people would be interested in contributing something like that. Of course, everyone's running their own channels, right? You know, I'm running my own Twitch channel, you're running your own Twitch channel, you're running your own blog, but like Locker Gnome can just be this unified force. It's a community. So as Kurt points out, Chris Perillo equals person, Locker Gnome equals community. And that's exactly what it is. I think I'm going to keep this cardboard. I love that backdrop. Look at that. That's fantastic. In fact, let me pull away. We should all do not review me at all. Hey, Stephen Poole. Shout out to Stephen Poole if we can. Mods, that'd be great. Liz or Kurt in between your screen grabs. I love this. Look at that. I love the Christmassy, wintry designs. Steven is now streaming, and now we're going to get into the taking out of these droids. These, again, are gifts from Eclipse Empire and UFly1, who I really appreciate. Can't wait to see if we're able to knock off the rest of that other droid collection. But until then, these droids had been released before, so these cups actually come off. They do come off. They do remove. But what's nice about this particular set is it was a set of 4 in case you had missed any, and they come with these exclusive scarves. So these droids have scarves. If I did not hold that still long enough, let me know. That design would make fantastic wrapping paper. Asgardian Wookie, you are on point. Black Chrysanthemum. I'm waiting to see if the Midnight Smith, when he gets back, is going to be able to do some resin prints for me. Black Chrysanthemum would be great. You'll laugh at tonight's tweet. Oh boy. I will look in a second. One moment. See, I don't remember this one at all. I do not remember it. Give me a moment. There we go. I don't remember the color, but this is like a mistletoe droid. So this one might have been brand new. This may not have been a repack, but there's a... pieces are so small. Super hyped for tonight's episode. Oh, yeah, me too. I'm very excited. I mean, I'll look it. But tonight we're going to be rating Shannon because she's going to be rating her friend. And hopefully her friend will stop by at some point. If only to say hello if he's a fellow fan of Star Wars. Then he'd love the streams. Seems that most of what he streams is sports related, and I'm like the antithesis of sports. Hey, TC Jamie, good to see ya. Just showcasing some of these new droids that Eclipse Empire and UFly 1 sent straight from Disney. Now, these I remember. These other two I remember seeing before. It's nice. This one's got this unique stocking cap. Oh, is it going to go on? This is going to be a bit of a challenge here. Hey, Joshua. Good to see you. Welcome back. I'm getting my... Is this going to go in? Stick it in. How's this going to go in? There we go. This one's all dressed up. You gotta love this. You gotta love it. Come on. Do you love the droids as much as I do? Tell me you love the droids as much as I do. Tell me you love the figures as much as I do. And I know everyone's like, I'm 3D printing this and I'm 3D printing that. And I'm like, yeah, but these droids are perfect. They're perfect. So anyway, I wanted to ask about the brand Anycubic because I had heard about it, and I'm going to see about reaching out to them to see about potentially facilitating a giveaway. What do you think? And I'm also floating around the idea of basically rebooting Locker Room as a community, just figuring out how it works conceivably, so that people who are independent but still geeky and doing their own thing can kind of come together and build up together. Because there are costs associated with running a network. There are costs. There are absolute hard costs. But if everybody grows together, right, you know, and we're able to kind of leverage that, it just kind of reboots what it is. And everyone could potentially benefit vicariously, right? Figuring all that out, you know, up front. And I have no context for it because I'm just meeting more and more people who do geeky things like Disc 1 of 5 on Twitch. Anyone who might be doing some kind of content online on your, you know, I used to do stuff on my own, but I always found that it works better. Like, okay, let's say like a blog network like Mashable, right? You could be an independent blogger, have your own website, and that's fine. That works. You could have your own Twitter account. That's fine. That works. It's absolutely great. But when you come under the umbrella of something else, suddenly, you know, you can get you start to kick open doors to press passes and access. And I'm thinking about how to really how to dovetail that. I need to start having those conversations because I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun to do. Just figuring out how to do it. Not no good. You are literally the opposite of not no good. Wait, no, you're not. You are not no good. Wait, not no good is good. Never mind. You are good. Why you gotta double negative me? Why? Why you gotta double negative me? Why's that gotta happen? Hey, Mary Mangomus. Am I going to exclude the Anne Marie geeks? No. The Anne Marie geeks would be welcome. All the geeks and nerds. All the geeks and nerds. Teamwork makes dream work. That's exactly what Diana says. All right, Dan Drac, we got an Aziz Light. What color are we going with? Chris, you're never usually this early to the stream, says Nerdy Curious. Shout out to Nerdy Curious. Oh, Aziz Light Gurple. How can I do Gurple? Okay, so I got yellow, and then purple. There you go. There's your Gurple. That's as Gurply as I can get it. How about the Nora Roberts fans? No. Nora Roberts will be banned from the Locker Gnome network. Like I said, I want to do something like that again. I miss doing it. I mean, but the time may be right. I may have found the right platform to do it on. Circle.so is a possibility. Hello, Mr. Pass Me the Ribs. I can't do that because I don't have any. I have ribs, but I'm not going to share them with you. You gotta get your own. My concentric nuts are very concentric tonight. Thank you, Free Heathen, for the additional cheer. You're on fire tonight, the Free Heathen. The Free Heathen is fueling the cheers. When is TwitchCon? Joshua, I don't know. And yes, the question is, what is your favorite drink? At the moment, bubble tea. I used to love bubble tea. Used to love it. I do believe there's some vegan bubble teas out there too. Maybe with like coconut milk. Tasty. It's been a long time. A long time. It's October in San Diego if all goes according to plan. See, I'm not gonna... TC Jamie, this is the way I look at it. Is like, I get it, and it'd be fun to get back into the swing of things like that, but, yeah, I just... I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until, like, it's a year after all this mess. Like, a full 365 days after the last bit of mess. And then I think it'll be okay. Because until then, I don't want to make plans. I don't even want to make plans for a Star Wars celebration. Most bubble tea is vegan. Unless you have milk and jelly. Yeah, the bubble tea I've had is been made with milk. Not with the jelly cubes, but with the tapioca balls. Not quite like... Tapioca balls are not quite like concentric nuts. For whatever it's worth. I gotta say, my favorite drink used to be coffee. I enjoy a good beer. I'm drinking an Imperial IPA right now. But since not being able to really process caffeine last year, if you remember all that, I've kind of been left for wanting with the drink. And I went back to a local coffee place that makes a decaf. And a decaf espresso. And it's not bad. It's not great. It's great for decaf. And it's got the initial smell of the caffeine, like that. You just inhale that coffee scent and like, oh, it smells so good. And then you have a sip, and it's got that sweet kind of taste, that bitter kind of taste. But then, of course, unfortunately, with decaf, you get that nasty aftertaste. This just, aftertaste. So I'm still kind of getting used to that. Disc 1 of 5 asks, when's the Locker Gnome convention? Don't laugh, Disc 1 of 5. Are you familiar with Gnome Decks? Do you remember? I don't know how much context you have of me. If you go to the Wikipedia page for Gnome Decks, I actually ran an event for 10 years called Gnome Decks that sprang out of my interests with Locker Gnome. So it's not going to be Chris Con. It was almost Gnome Con. What was it? Corn Decks. We almost called it Corn Decks. It was a play on Comdex when that still existed. That's how old the event was. Hey, Future the Clown, just drink tea. Earl Grey, hot. Well, maybe. I don't like the flavor. A lot of places have vegan options. I always get the oat coconut milk substitutes because milk gives me the owies. Oh, yeah. It's a good reason, Nerdy Curious. And we did get a shout out to Nerdy Curious. Yes? It was almost. It was not Condex. Now, I think having the word con in the title, especially at the top, not a good idea. I was never great at naming events, though. Naming events was not my thing. Naming anything was never my thing. Locker Gnome, what does that mean? Well, nothing right now. It's, pining for the fjords. Hey, Father Funk. Shout out to Father Funk. Definitely not Perillo stock. I had so much fun with Gnome Decks. Let me see. I'll grab the link. The only thing that exists is the Wikipedia page, basically. The Wikipedia page for Gnome Decks is the only thing that exists. Hey! Thank you for the follow, Icon G. Very appreciated. Welcome to the Play Shop. Comdex was fun while it lasted. It was just too big. I went to Comdex once. Way too big. It's a gnome inside a locker. It kind of is. It kind of is. Kind of, but not really. Websites and communities are kind of dead. That's why I hesitate trying anything and fronting and attempting it unless I know I've got a plan and support from creators and a good vision and a good scope and a good way of doing it. Because everything would be basically voluntary. I'd bankroll it, but it'd have to be voluntary because I got a full-time job. And then when I'm not full-time jobbing, I might be streaming. Although I'd be able to stream a lot of the crossover, but I don't know. Don't know. I've got a lot of way more questions than I have answers right now. Good tweet there, Kurt. Stare at the bottom corner of your screen so I can do something fun. Oh, I need to turn that back on. Why did you not remind me? Here. Okay, there. I stared at the bottom of the screen. Chris Con is very different from Con Chris because let's not con Chris. It's not. I agree. Nerdy Curious. Do not con me. I've been conned before. It is not fun. Not fun at all. Artist Con. Well, some would argue that that's what NFTs are. NFTs. I don't want to get started. I don't want to get started on it because otherwise we will be here all night. How about we talk about the? Is this fungible? Maybe, maybe not, but it is fun, right? The Imperial insignia on the back. These are the Fix 'em Dude Perillo coins. I decided to print them out today before I did these. I wanted to get a few in the pipeline, if only to give out, to hand out to people when I meet them. Like, hey, hi, I'm Chris. I like printing. Okay, I will, Liz. Fungalable? Well, it might be. Oh, so I know now where Edward sits on the NFT spectrum. They are beautiful. They are. Look at the sheen. Look at it's a very, the sheen I would almost say is a very Martin type of sheen, borderline Charlie sheen. Ha 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 ha, Liz. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. No, this is a limited edition numbered coins. No, they're free for the printing. And I'm going to do more of them. I'm definitely going to be printing more in this filament color, the Gurple. This is a good use of the Gurple because of the luster to these coins. It is a great business card. So I'm probably going to print even more of these to give to people. Like, here you go, it's my coin. Like the people that I know, like the people that I want to stay in touch with or connect with me. There are many people I would not give these to. Now the conversation hearts here, the Star Wars conversation hearts, probably not going to be handing out to people. These are primarily, at least these I want to keep for myself. Now I may be printing more to hand out. I've got the pink ones too that we did, although those pink models were largely different. Hopefully the bridging will work well. I went at 10% rather than 15%, if only for the speed. It's only got about 2 hours left or so. New Future Tech coming in. Speaking of course, I say NFT and New Future Tech pops up. Get it? NFT, New Future Tech. R2D2 NFT 8000 C3PO 4400. Nice. Who'd win in a fight, Darth Maul versus Darth Talon? I barely remember Talon, so I don't know. Maul was he could get right in there though. Dandrak24. I have tried to figure out NFTs and it's just never. I've tried. I have tried, and I get it, I understand it, but it's still not resonating. I'm much more interested in trying to figure out how to reboot a Locker Gnome brand and bring it some value and help creators that way. Help nerdy and geeky creators. Any word on the Valentine coins? Father Funk, he uploaded the hearts. So Father Funk, the hearts that I'm printing right now they're ready. They're on Prusa. Fix 'em Dude should be uploading the coins, potentially uploading the coins separately, because these are just the hearts. But the coins should also be available soon, Father Funk. I don't know if Fix 'em Dude is here right now. He could give you a more direct answer. But the hearts are ready. The hearts are there on Prusa to be done. No worry, Nerdy Curious. I appreciate you being here. I really do. I always appreciate when other creators show up because I know how busy our respective lives are. Why should it be International ZZ Top Day, Krusty? Why, we all have to grow beards? Although, Happy Chinese New Year. Year of the Tiger. It's the Year of the Tiger. And that's all I'm gonna sing. Cause if I keep going like this, you're gonna turn me off. Now, Denise doesn't necessarily like it when she hears me chomping on my cereal, but she didn't say anything about my singing. So, it's a Lunar New Year. Well, that's good. Well, that's good. You started singing, the viewer count drop. Really? RC Man, that bad? I can't be that. There's no way I'm that bad. Am I really that bad? Is it? That's not a good sign. That's not a... You know what else is not a good sign? Slow children at play. That's not a good sign. Because children, especially Jedi, she moves fast. Right now I'm opening my Fortnite figures that I got. Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I don't play Fortnite, but I collect the 4-inch figures. Because, yeah! I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, that leg is a little loosey-goosey. But this particular one... Oop, this cat character... Lynx. Not to be confused. This is a browser here. This Lynx, she's got a tail. The tail does not articulate, though. Yeah, the only thing I wish that these Fortnite figures had were I wish the limbs were a bit more tighter. Because at this point they're not. And like the swivels are a bit looser than I'd like them to be. And then of course the joints that you want to be loose are not, and the joints that are tight you wish, well, there was a different tension. Either way, I got my links. Oh, and a paint Pictionary. Okay, hang on. Uno momento. Sing the theme to Rocky 9. It's the rye or the Kaiser. It's the wheat or the white. If you like, you can try an appetizer. Stay away from the tuna. It smells funny tonight. But you can have the roast beef on the rye or the Kaiser. Well, you are lucky, Dandrak. I've seen deer at a deer crossing sign before. Can't say that I wasn't warned. Because I was. It's not worth trying to convince you. Doesn't matter what I say. New Future Tech, I'm not debating their value, but the thing is there has to be an agreement on the value for there to be value. And obviously you've got an agreement. You don't need me. You don't need my support. I just know of a lot of artists who have had their art stolen on those marketplaces. Right? I'm not saying the legitimate uses are not legitimate. Oh, no worries, New Future Tech. The problem, here's the thing. I follow a lot of tech trends, and I see a lot. I have a lot of visibility on that. And, I see some people who are all about it, right? People like you. Okay, cool. And I see people who are like, yeah, I don't know. And are a little bit skeptical, right? And definitely not bullish on the technology. And I tend to side with the more conservative viewpoints on technology, as excited as I can be about, certain things, like live streaming, for example. As soon as I started live streaming, I'm like, oh, dude, this is the future. Like, people are going to be live streaming everything. You can live stream anything. It's so much fun. It's easy to do. And this was years ago. This was right when I started the live stream on Ustream. Like, as old as my my Twitch account is. Or almost as old. How old is my Twitch account now? 15 years old? Something like that? It's, to me, the accessibility of A, being able to start streaming, and B, explaining live stream. You don't have to explain it to someone. Someone can just look at a video and just get it. It takes no explanation at all. And that, to me, is the type of evolutionary technology that just adds up. It makes sense. And I'm not sure we're quite there with what's going on with NFTs and crypto and quote-unquote Web3. And as far as I can see, Web3 is just a marketing term. I understand crypto, but there's been a lot of Ponzi schemes floating about. Not saying what you choose to do with your own time and your research and money is any different, but I'm just not... I ain't sold on it. As someone who understands technology, has been around it, I'm not just being, the grumpy old man, get off my lawn. I'm taking a practical or pragmatic look at what the technology is doing and how that really truly differs. Does it really benefit? Who does it benefit? Does it make sense? Can I explain it? And I think we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Edward Ferguson comes in with a good dad joke. Where did Luke get his cybernetic hand? The second-hand store. Yeah, the Free Heathen. There's a lot more I don't know than what I do know about NFTs. So I don't want to speak authoritatively. I don't. All I know is I kind of sit in between and watch what one side says and another side says. All I'm saying is there is backlash. Like, if I came out and started talking NFTs, there's palpable backlash that I would not necessarily be ready to face. Not without fully understanding what it was that I was doing. It's a backlash. And that kind of backlash people don't forget. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. Rinskier, I am printing some coins. I'm sorry, some hearts. As modeled by the awesome Fix'em dude. And these hearts are going to be like Star Wars Valentine's-y hearts that are hopefully going to bridge well. I've seen bridging on this happen before with just about that much gap. This is a adaptive filling, like the adaptive cubic filling. We got a paint Pictionary to do, so what say we do some paint Pictionary, huh? Shall we? Shall we paint some Pictionary? As soon as I figure out what we're doing here. What's the paint Pictionary? Do. Now that song stuck in my head. All this NFT talk's so crazy. It's not something that I want to. I don't want. I would love to have conversations as a skeptic. I'll say that. I would love to have conversations as a skeptic, because the problem is a lot of it is just insular talk, like people who are bolstering the idea. And when you get that kind of echo chamber, everything sounds good and everything sounds right, and you have nothing but agreement. And then on the other side, you got the detractors, right? The people who don't understand it and don't believe in it and think that it's nothing but just, a flash in the pan. I'm in the middle. And I'd rather play in the middle rather than seeing one side or the other. Not that I want to play Switzerland. Asgardian Wookiee, the bottom line is basically owning a hyperlink. Owning an NFT is owning a hyperlink, which you own, but you really don't necessarily own. It's a digital good that's not really a good. It's a hyperlink. That's what it boils down to. All right. Oh, God. How am I going to do that, Liz? Fine. Here we go. This is the paint Pictionary. Are we ready for this? I don't know how the hell I'm going to draw this. Liz is just sitting there scheming. Come on. Why can't I just draw like an NFT? I'd rather draw an NFT than this. Trying to think of how this could go. How do I... Oh, there we go. How could I do this? I suppose I need to beef this part up, don't I? Do. This is about as good as I can get it. Because if y'all can't get it, this is going to be, without actually spelling it out, it's going to be a little hard Did someone get it? Did someone get Twix? Who got Twix? Darth Gallum. Congratulations, Darth Gallum. Another shot. That's my best Twix bar. You draw a better Twix bar. Shout out to Darth Gallum. Yes, Twix. Gave you a break right there. Gave you a break. Gave you a break. Break you off a piece of that. I wanted to sing it, right? Definitely not a rocket. That's some aromatherapy thing. It might have been. And again, shout out to Darth Gallum. Definitely not Kit Kat. Oh, that is Kit Kat. Never mind. What is the Twix song? Twix doesn't have it, right? Never mind. I would have screwed that up. Don't ever listen to me. I will screw things up. That's my job. What do? I screw things up. Really? Yes. Professionally? Absolutely. Ugh. Dropping my figures over here. I'm debating. I love Kit Kat sponsorship loss. Yeah, Kit Kat's not going to sponsor me because I'm vegan. Limits those food opportunities. I would love to glue the helmet on, but the rest of it is just so loose anyway that I'm not like sold on the idea of gluing it together. I guess I could potentially keep the helmet on, but it's largely going to sit there unused, so I'm not too worried about it. Same thing with the, this is the C-3PO, the Gerpel protocol droid, is a bit loose. The filament being as brittle as it is, I'm very careful. Very, very careful about that. The figure is made with the same filament. Yes, TC Jamie, it was. Throughout. Hey, Randy, good to see ya. Well, Zach, I see you are not busy right now building Lego sets. You got through one bag of how many on your massive AT-AT? Glad we got a shout out to Zach Rutledge. It's really funny. We rated a disc 1 of 5 last night, and then disc 1 of 5 rated Amish Ace. And Amish Ace had mentioned you, Zach, and he said, yeah, I don't know if you follow Zach Rutledge. So I started saying Zach Rutledge, and now it's like, it's being passed on. Zach Rutledge. When people ask you, hey, what's your name? Zach Rutledge. It's just a thing. Mr. Pass Me the Ribs, totally agree. It is a beautiful color. You must admit some printing on that one, pretty cool. Well, this one we did, the Gerpel Death Trooper we did the other day, and then last night, after taking the other print off, I ended up doing this one basically overnight, the Protocol Droid, just to get it, just to print one out. I may end up doing another one of these, because the color is fantastic. It's all the plan. And hey, by the way, welcome back, Zero Cool. Very good to see you. Very nice to see you here. We are now in the month of the next Samsung phones. I'm going to be upgrading to the next Ultra because this is the computer that I use is the one I have on me, and that's the phone. So I'm going full S22 Ultra, baby, and then upgrading to the Tab 8 Ultra as well. February is going to be a very expensive month, but the nice thing is I can sell the gadgets, so I'm not like losing anything. Plant-based vegan Kit Kat bars are here. Oh, they are? They weren't available in our market though. Big fan that I know of. Tuesday's going well though. I would say fairly well. Now Zach Rutledge, you need to follow Zach because in March, when he's still going to be building the Imperial Walker, he's giving away a PS5, a PS5. So I only have a PS4. We didn't really need a PS5, but if you're looking to get a PS5, he's going to be giving one away, which is, and I think he's got one in hand. Me, not so much. I do not have a PS5 to give away. No PS5. Nothing here. New vegan version, iconic Kit Kat. Yeah, see, I don't live in the United Kingdom, Poland, Estonia, Latvia, or Lithuania. Big fan. At all. None of them. March 4th, you finished the Walker. Is that the day that you finished the Walker? Is that your plan? Iowa is similar to those places? Kinda. Yeah, it depends on how you look at it, but you're probably not too far from the truth there, John. Probably not too far. Only 5 more hours till the Book of Boba. Swear I'm not overhyped. Asgardian Wookiee, I will definitely be in bed. I will, like tomorrow morning, you know, before work, then I'll have a chance to watch. That like, I gotta, like, give it enough time. I also have to avoid social. Maybe I'll be able to stay up late. Maybe. It's possible I'll be able to stay up long enough. But I already, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I gotta wait till the next morning because I don't want to, like, watch it, like, half asleep. That'd be the worst. You know, that would be the worst. I know I could watch it again and over, but there's something about watching the episode for the first time, right? And being fully awake. Tomorrow's second to last episode of the Book of Boba Fett. Second to last episode? No! It's horrible. Why? Why can't they give us more episodes? What's the next Star War? The plus of being in Australia is it releases at 7 p.m. Oh, Asgardian Wookiee, you are so lucky. Although unlucky too, because Australia, they have spiders that, like, are bigger than you. I've seen the video. Oh my god. You feel like Boba was more of a badass in Mando and gets his ass kicked constantly in Book of Boba Fett? Well, XB Pete, it's a different style show that hits people differently. Is it one that I would recommend to everybody? The Book of Boba Fett? No. I wouldn't. I genuinely wouldn't. It's been enjoyable as a Star Wars fan. It would not be the first thing that I sent to people. It seems more of a character building kind of series, which is fine if that's what it was, you know, aiming to be. But it's definitely not The Mandalorian. Definitely not The Mandalorian. And, you know, honestly, we did not need another The Mandalorian. We already have The Mandalorian. Why would we need a second one? So I wouldn't want it to be formulaic. So I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. They have koala bears. Those things are ninja killers. I don't know. I've never run into a koala bear. You love Australia, but my god, the spiders and snakes. That's what I'm saying, Mystery Goat. And Asgardian Wookiee says, yes, everything wants to kill us in Australia. I'm good. I am good. Better known as the penultimate episode. Zach Rutledge laying down knowledge here. Maybe 5G is killing you? What? 5G? Have you not seen any of the animals that live in Australia? Trust me, I would rather face 5G than that. Good to know, XB Pete. You learn something new every day. You think Mando and Boba need to team up for buddy cop type series? Dark Toilet, I'm not saying that's exactly how it's kind of turning out, but I think we're going to see the Mandalorian, or Din, for the remainder of the Book of Boba Fett. I think he's now in. And I think at the end of the Book of Boba Fett, it's basically going to be passing the baton to the Mandalorian Season 3. And we're going to see Grogu. I guarantee we're going to see Grogu. I can guarantee it. Because, come on. They would not have this set up in the Book of Boba Fett of Mando basically, you know, building this, or having the armor melt down the Beskar into something small if he wasn't going back to see Grogu. And you know it's going to happen. Whether that's closure or whether that's Grogu leaves, we don't yet know. We don't yet know. Did I see the Star Wars Instagram, Twitter tonight? No, I have not. Zach, I last week, I went too far, and I hadn't seen the episode yet, and I was on Twitter, and I'm like, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Last night, I went to bed watching the new episode of Snowpiercer, which is a series that I happen to like a lot. He gets his ass beaten, Mando, because of 3 reasons. Still healing, changing his views on life. He has a lot order, and we also don't know when he met Din. Potentially. I wonder if Luke will make another appearance. Zero Cool, I think it would be, if Din is going back to see Grogu, I think Luke is a foregone conclusion. I'm fairly confident we would see Luke. My hope would be that the deep fake Luke would be far better than the one we saw at the end of season 2, Mando. Like, dramatically better. And given that Lucasfilm hired the guy who did a better deep fake of Mark Hamill, theoretically, we're going to get a better Luke. And that would be very exciting. And I think it is possible that Grogu is not uncontrolled, but it's possible that Luke gives up Grogu and Grogu goes with Mando. It is entirely possible. So, no spoilers. No spoilers. What's the name of the gun who became a taxi driver? Car Binks? Oh, man. Oh, sorry about that. I wasn't yawning at your joke. I was sitting here talking about not wanting to stay up late. Yeah, I don't even know. I may fall asleep during this stream. I may just, like, nod off in the middle. And not that I mean to. Not that I would want to. But certainly sometimes that happens. And I absolutely do not mean to fall asleep in the middle of streaming. It's the last thing that I want. Yeah, don't post a link to the Instagram post, especially if it's a spoiler. 3 Heathen going with the theory that Jar Jar is a Sith. You know, in many ways, I kind of wish that was true. I have nothing to hydrate with, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I watched the videos. I've seen the theories. I think it's an interesting idea that he's a Sith. I mean, it was compelling. The argument was very compelling. But at the same time, I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure if that's as valid, apart from like a tangential kind of idea. Theoretically, Lucas could have turned him into a Sith, and I think that would have been pretty amazing. Like, if by the end of the like Revenge of the Sith, as opposed to like a what do they call it? A useful idiot? There's a term used for these types of sock puppets, right? A useful idiot, like someone who just doesn't know what they're doing, and it is entirely possible that Jar Jar Binks is the useful idiot, not just comic relief. But it would have been really smart if he had been positioned in such a way that, you know, in Attack of the Clones, he was doing something different.
Buana is now hosting my stream with 35 viewers.
Hey, Buana. Good to see you. I was just talking this afternoon. It was funny. I was on a Buana stream. I was popping over, seeing what was going on, scrolling through, and he had Gary V up on the stream. And he's saying, yeah, I remember watching Gary V on Chris Perillo's stream back in the day. I'm like, I'm literally right there. He had no idea because I was just lurking at that point. I'm like, yeah, I still have the video. Buana was over there printing stuff, making me all jealous because he printed an armor helmet. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to buy an armor helmet from somebody. Maybe that'll be my thing. I don't actually print helmets. I just buy them from people who print them. Thank you for following Jagmus, and thank you for the cheer, the free heathen. If you are not following Buana, you should, because I met Buana when I was doing Ustream back in the day, before Twitch pivoted to Twitch from Justin. It used to be Justin TV, and I was never into gaming, so I kind of fell away from that streaming. And then I feel that I am responsible. This community is largely responsible for giving out or giving the giving the bug of 3D printing to Buana. So now Buana's 3D printing largely because we kind of made it so. Make it so. I think that's how it happened. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. So yeah, Buana and I have known each other for eons, since I was live streaming, and then Buana was live streaming. You weren't 3D printer vaccinated. You weren't. Sorry, gave you the bug, Buana. It's the way it goes. Although I don't know if it was in your title the other day. You had a PC go down. Your stream computer went kaput. That's no good. Were you able to get it repaired? Were you able to get it addressed at least long enough to... Because, I mean, you were streaming, and you've been streaming, but I can only imagine. I don't like it when my workflow gets disrupted, especially when I'm counting on equipment to work, and then it doesn't. You want to 3D print friends? Well, John, you've got us. We're 3D. We were 3D printed by our parents. Theoretically, I get you could look at it that way. Very current colors. What, the gold and the gold and the purple, the Gurple. PC dead, still troubleshooting. Very older PC now. Oh man. I do have Buana. I do have a backup PC. Like, if need be, I could get things running enough. It would work well enough. It would be somewhat painful because of the speed difference, but I'd be able to do it. Matter Hacker's filament's awesome. You know, I guess I learned that this filament is not exclusive to Matter Hackers. So this is, I did this, you know me, printing these little figures. This Death Trooper in the Gurple. Because I would love to print with more of it, right? So there's that one. Last night, after the stream, I did this one. Yeah, this 3PO purple. And then this, I was showing people earlier, I did this, I did the Perillo coin that Fix'em Dude made in the Gurple with the... Do it again, so we got the Perillo, and then the other side, the Imperial Insignia. Very Star Warsy. And then this Gurple came out really well. My Emperor's Royal Guard. Gold. Is it gold? Is it purple? Is it Gurple? It's a great question. The designer, again, is Fix'em Dude. So, what I'm printing right now is the hearts. And then he also modeled the coin. So, these are Star Wars conversation hearts. Gurple sounds like a 90s snack. It might be. You could eat the filament. I would not suggest that you should eat the filament, Buana, because I don't know if you can extrude the filament unless you consider yourself a 3D printer. It is impossible. Or, I'm not going to say impossible. I'm going to say probably not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. Thank you, Liz, for that clip. There we go. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for that clip. New shop on Disney. Really? It's probably expensive if it's on Shop Disney. That's right, the Free Heathen. Follows are free. This thing I love about the Twitch. So, all you Buana folk, can I say that? Buana folk, is that? There we go. Give me a second. Here we go. Buana folk, is that fine? I'm not a gamer. Sometimes I retro stuff, do retro games and have retro discussions. More often than not, I'm responding to people in chat, talking about the things that may be on their radar. Oh, hey, Goffleg, good to see you. Hey, Shannon, what is up? You're going to be our raid tonight. I was going to say, hey, tell your friend to feel free to stop by. Who's your friend's name? Tell him to stop by sometime. Would love that. You don't remind to be referred to as folks. I call people folks. I don't know why. For some reason, I'll say folks. I don't know why. Buana folk. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. Buana folk. So I like 3D printing. Maybe not as much as Buana. So that's the funny. I may have started before him, but he took off. I like the trinkety stuff. I do not have an Etsy shop, unlike Buana. He's got multiple 3D printers. I have one, unlike Buana. And, yeah, sure, you can stop anytime. Don't you have the new Prusa on pre-order? The big new one? The one that's, like super powerful? And I'm here. I'm fine with the Mini. I'm good with the Mini. I'm happy. Happy with the Mini. I chat. I'm a just chatter. Love Star Wars. Through and through. Love talking about what you might be watching. What I might be watching. Latest trends. I chat. I sit here and chat. Talk about things. I'm a chatter. I'm an interactor. But I don't do much in terms of screencasting or gaming. Right now. I say that. But wait until the next Star Wars game's released on PC, and then it's going to be like, all right, hey, we're chatting, I'm 3D printing, but I'm going to be playing such and such and such tonight. Or Cuphead. Cuphead 2. I promise I will be playing Cuphead 2. Those are going to be very frustrating streams. And Star Wars games on stream. That's a promise. So just be forewarned. Brad Lambert. Told him last night, gonna be a surprise, but I got you. No worries. Would love to see Brad Lambert in here. Brad Lambert? Bradder? Is that like Zach Rutledge? Anytime people throw their middle initials in there, I'm just inclined to just say them out loud. Brad Lambert. Cuphead is brutal, Buana, but I beat it. I beat Cuphead. In fact, I was streaming on Twitch at the time. It was like late at night. This is a couple years ago. But I beat Cuphead. I beat it. I have it on record. Like it was almost a perfect score in terms of the final the final stage. It was incredible. Incredible. That was a sense of accomplishment. I don't play many games. When I get into them, I want to play them all the way through. I did. Here, let me see if I can find that. You remember Cuphead and Human Fall Flat? That's right. I did Human Fall Flat, Nomi, with some teammates from Intel. Let's see here. Chris Perillo. I just Google everything. Cuphead. Hang on. I finally beat Cuphead. Here we go. It's got like no views, like not even 1,000 views on YouTube. But look, I beat Cuphead. There's the link. There's me beating Cuphead. So I got proof. It is a crazy hard game, but you know what? New Future Tech, it was fun, and more importantly, it was fulfilling. Like that's the thing is like I wanted to do it because I'm like I love the style. I'm like it was my kind of game, frustrating as hell, but the payoff was that I got through it. And it's a sense of accomplishment. So now it's kind of like it's like wearing a badge of honor, right? If someone, what have you done? Well, I beat Cuphead, and they look at you like, you beat Cuphead? Like, yeah, I beat Cuphead. It's just it's kind of like you get a little a little notch on your belt, right? I did play Fallen Order Asgardian Wookiee. In fact, I played it twice. Wait, Sarah, what are you laughing at? Cuphead's not funny, is it? Oh, we're getting to the bridging part? Okay, we're bridging now, I think. Pretty sure we're bridging. Yeah, we're bridging. We're at the bridge. Playing with the bridge of hearts. Sarah's going to be streaming with Shannon there. I played Jedi Fallen Order twice. Played it a bit on Twitch. Although I was doing it when I was doing Twitch a couple years ago. I was trying to find my group. I'm like, Twitch is all like gaming. And I'm like, I just couldn't do it. Gaming's just not me as much as chatting is. But I wanted to play it, so I'm like, all right, I'll play it on Twitch. So I did do some Jedi Fallen Order gameplay on Twitch. Beat it on Twitch, playing Jedi Fallen Order, and then played it again on the Xbox because my daughter, Jedi, wanted to see it, wanted to play it because her name was in the title. So I played it twice. Played Jedi Fallen Order twice. It was hard enough the first time, but I did it. I did it a second time. You played it with my help. In Man Cave Hobbies, I didn't say I did it alone. I said I did it on Twitch. There were some times. I can't do anything alone. Nothing. I can't even go to the bathroom alone. I need assistance. There's something weird in the fridge today. I don't know what it is. Something I can't recognize. Ooh. Fucho dropping some Weird Al Yankovic bombs. Yes, my dad is walking on Lego, but he beat Cuphead. That's right. Bragging rights. My dad beat Cuphead. Not many kids can brag about that. And they would. Maybe you should play a game where you can talk a lot. Oh, well, this is kind of like a game. Engaging, interacting, having fun, enjoying myself, enjoying the company. It's very, very awesome to have everybody here asking questions. Like I said, I did the new channel trailer here on Twitch. And I'm like, what encapsulates the show? Is it one topic or another? No, it isn't. It's very much dictated by what I've got on my desk, what it is that I'm doing. 3D printing certainly a good part of it, but also interacting. So a lot of it is based on what it is that you're talking about or want to talk about. You get me off on tangents. That's not a complaint. I love it. I love getting off on tangents. I hate, dare I say, loathe getting off on cosines. Hate cosines. Tangents, I'm okay with. Cosines, don't. I'm gonna be triggered. Anometry. Armient Brooklyn got that well. I'm glad someone did. That's the only thing I remember from trigonometry. The only thing. Oh my god. How I passed that class is beyond me. I'm serious. I am not math. I am not math. Not math at all. Thank you for the interrobang, the Midnight Smith. Very appreciated. Love me a good interrobang. Can't get far in life without the interrobang. Kevin will die. We all will, Kevin. Thank you, Matthew Merla. I'm glad someone got it. Come on. Love tangents, hate cosines. See, how else are you supposed to work that into a joke? I need to figure out a good dad joke for my daughter Jedi. She has they have Joke Friday, I think. So I gotta say, like, why did the person like going? Why does my dad not like going off on tangents? Because he can't find someone to cosine. Something like that. But that would be like way over a kindergartner. I'm sorry, a first grader's head. Can you imagine telling that joke to a first grader? There's a joke in there. I got it. There's a tweet. I'm brewing on a tweet here. Hang on. I'm percolating. Percolating. My friends are so cool. We did trig at recess. Liz, you sound very boring. Hey, Addy47. Good to see you again. And, of course, Coda120. Only thing worse than dad jokes are math jokes. Or jokes that I don't understand. And good to see you, Art Chappie, as well. And DB3D Makes. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. And, of course, Man or Mutant. Shout out to DB3D Makes, a.k.a. Dan. Dear Math, grow up and solve your own problems. Oh, that's funny. That has to have been told before. Has that not been told before? Cold Iron, I agree. Dad jokes rock. They totally rock. Oof. Oof. Hang on, there's a joke. There's a joke in that. What is the joke? Oh wait, hang on. I gotta retweet the Free Heathen Workshop tweet. And the Comic Age Clothing tweet. Totally missed those. The reason I don't like going off on tangents is because nobody will cosine. Isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Tweeted. I tweeted it. It has been tweeted. Here's the tweet. In case you want to see the horrible dad joke. I figured it out. That's the dad. There's the dad joke right there. In algebra, stop asking us to find your ex. Oh, dear algebra. Y'all gotta be. Are you making this up? Because those gotta be tweets. Those have gotta be tweets. They gotta be. Mary Mangamus is a synth lord. Oh, good one, Krusty. Edward Ferguson dropping in, saying, "What do you get if you cross a bounty hunter with a tropical fruit? A mango fet." Which website did Chewbacca get arrested for cheating? I'm sorry, God, I can't read. Which website did Chewbacca get arrested for cheating? Asks John D212. WikiLeaks. Cold Iron says, "I'm not even a dad, but I still tell dad jokes." How did they become like known as dad jokes? That's my question. Like, they were just jokes. They were funny, punny jokes. Oh, you got it from a comic. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Shout out to More Amore, fellow adult fan of Lego. He may be friendly with the dad jokes. How do you know the ocean is friendly? Asks Art Chappie. It waves! How do you know the ocean is visiting? It comes in waves? I don't... Is that... The Romans didn't like algebra because 10 was always 10. Probably, or X was always 10. Yes. Okay, that I get. No problem, more. Happy to do it. Happy to do it. I shout out any creator. I love creators. We were talking earlier about me. I don't know how to translate this. I've been noodling on what to. I had a website. I had a brand called Locker Room eons ago. So many people remember it from nerdy and geeky things, and now there are so many independent creators creating nerdy and geeky things on their own. And I just thought maybe there's a way to bring it up, bring it under an umbrella, and potentially build everybody together simultaneously, right? Because we're all doing amazing things. You know, whether it's geeking out over Lego bricks and building Lego sets, or whether it's 3D printing, or whether it's doing like awesome geeky project like Disc 1 of 5 is doing, like really geeky projects. Me, I'm messing around with Star Wars hearts. I mean, these hearts are printing well. Playing with the printed hearts. So far, it's going well. What happened to the hasty surgeon? They kept losing their patience. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Oh. See, that was too easy. That one's definitely... Yeah, y'all got any good originals? Those are the ones I go for. The ones that haven't been done before. Is BB hungry? No. BB-8. Speaking of BB-8, I do want to print in Gerpel the BB-8 model. The print-in-place BB-8 model. This one. Hang on. Like this one here. Let me pull up the big screen. The print-in-place. So I want to do this one in Gerpel. Because I think it'll work well. So this one I may be doing tomorrow. Expect more Gerpel until I run out, and then I have to cry to Matter Hackers. It's like, great, you can buy more. Well, I've got other filament. I got so much filament, and there's so many more filaments that I want to try. Why did the chicken cross the road to get a Chinese newspaper? Get it? No, me either. I get the post. Whew. What droid always takes the long way around? An R2 detour. Oh, John. That is good. Yes, jolly good. Come here for British accents and really poor 3D printing. You follow me for awesome 3D print. I'm not the person to come to for 3D printing skills. I'm the opposite. I'm the guy you send to and say, dude, you're not as bad as this guy. Because this guy, how he even prints is just pure luck. I'll never forget it. Krusty was like, yeah, you're just lucky. I mean, he meant it in the right way, in the sense that I'm printing out and things are printing. He says, yeah, that's just basically luck. I'm paraphrasing, but he's right. It's dumb luck that I've been as successful as I have been. Dumb luck. Why did the boy get fired from his keyboard factory job? Because he was not doing enough shifts. There are 2 on every keyboard. What does a cloud wear under its raincoat? Thunderwear. Are you my thunder buddy, Art Chappie? Golf clap. That was so good. You have 2 3D printers. I do not. Giving the other 3D printer, the Focus 3D printer, which, by the way, I'm going to reach out to Focus again and say, hey, you want to do another 3D printer giveaway? Happy to do it. Happy to do it. Because, again, if I get an extra one to hold on to, I'd send it to my brother. I'd get him into 3D printing, right? With one of these printers. Gonna reach out to, now that I know the PR person's following me, mentioned him earlier, Anycubic. The PR person from Anycubic is now following me. I would love to do more filament giveaways. I would love to do just random filament giveaways to the community. I would love. Just like I'd love to give random the problem is it adds up. It adds up. Screen capped. You have 2 just saying, I don't! Deuce Falcon says, Anycubic for the win. Really? Good? I don't know. Chris wants to be the Santa Claus of 3D printers. No, I want to be the Oprah of 3D printers. I want to beat Loyal Moses at the giving away of 3D printers. I'm laying it down. I want to beat not beat him. I want to support him. I'm there to uplift him. I'm here to help him complete his Star Wars figure collection. Well, completing is going to be difficult, especially if he's talking vintage figures. But, I would love to give away, more of that kind of stuff. The problem is I don't have a constant supply. I'm the one. Look, hey, everyone, I'm one guy. I got a full-time job, which is not this. This is fun. I have to do the outreach. I have to do the management. That's me. That's all me. I don't have an assistant. I don't have someone who's helping. I have moderators who are amazing. Absolutely. But I can't voice that on them. I can't say, hey, can you set up this giveaway? Hey, could you manage that? They're to help chat and keep things going, and that's awesome. I love it. I don't necessarily need that, but I need it. But it's not like I couldn't stream without it. But when it comes to something that I absolutely would need to have lined up and managed, I would have to count on something. Does that make sense? So I'm not trying to underplay the value of moderators at all, because trust me, I love I got blessed with the moderators that we have. Blessed. The more people that are turned to the FDM side of the printer, the better. I agree, Kieran. Working on it. How was the 5 a.m. phone call the other morning? It was horrible. I mean, it was a good phone call, but at like 5 in the friggin' morning. And I can't drink caffeine. It's painful. It is painful to not drink caffeine. Painful. Like, very painful. Like, it's very sad and painful. Oh my God. Very, very painful. Like, you have no idea how painful it is. Maybe you do. Maybe you had a quick caffeine too. Your boss told you to have a good day, so I went home. Oh, Edward. Oh. On the nose. Ethan's Dad 3D. Shout out to Ethan's Dad 3D. Speaking of giveaways, sometimes he drops in redeem codes for the EM3D app, which I've used to scan real-world objects into digital files. That's how I got this Emperor's Royal Guard. Although this is a call, if anybody out there has any skill with 3D modeling and editing 3D models, I would hope for someone to clean up this part of the model and potentially give more definition to the Emperor's Royal Guard's helmet. It would be great, because this is just a raw scan. But I would love to collab with someone to improve this Emperor's Royal Guard model. Because otherwise, the cloak, it falls off perfectly. This is a scan from Ethan's app. And now he's streaming here on Twitch. We rated him the other night. It is cool, Art. It is very cool. It is very cool. I don't have many things that I've wanted to scan, because I kind of have... I have enough Darth Vaders, right? And I mean, trust me, I mean, there's a good, thing to scan for Darth Vader. Yeah, great. And I figured the Emperor's Royal Guard is not as heavy on detail, so I wouldn't need to, I could fudge the details of the helmet and be fine. So this scan was fine. This scan was perfect, but I wouldn't be able to do this with a Darth Vader or an an AT-AT driver and come away feeling good. The Free Heathen also noting that follows are free. If you're watching, but not following, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for a personal invitation? Fine. Here's your personal invitation. I can't make it more personal until you follow, because I have no idea who you are unless you follow. It's the only way to interact here. I know there are like 2 of you who are lurking, but haven't committed on following. I know you're out there. I know you are. What am I going to chat for? Well, because you get a personal invitation. Can you really have enough Darth Vaders? Darth Gallum, thank you. You are asking the right question. No one wants to ask these questions. Everybody out there going, oh, yeah, you can have enough Darth Vaders. No, you can't. You cannot. You don't understand. The way... all y'all are with 3D printers, like, oh, I got a this, then that, and the other thing, I got 14 over there, 13 over here, I'm doing this, I'm printing that, I'm lasering this, and laser. I'm like, no. I need 1. Right now, 1. If I got a second one, it would probably be resin. Okay? Because of all the awesome things you can do up in resin. The Prusa one looks like the one that it would be for me for the speed and the cleaning and washing station. Like the Lego people out there, you love your Lego sets. Trust me, I love my Lego sets. I got Diana hooked on Lego. Jedi's growing up Lego. Love the figures, of course. I'm the figure guy. You don't want the Lego minifigure. More and more, you let me know. You're like, I don't know about this minifigure. I will take it. I'll take it. It will be mine. So as much as you are with the Lego stuff, and I love the Lego, as much as you are with the 3D printer stuff, and I do love 3D printing, that's the way I am with Star Wars. You don't understand. Or maybe you do. Everybody has something. And so for anybody, and I'm not saying anybody here is judging me. You might be, silently. And that's fine. Keep it silent. There are people out there saying, Star Wars stuff. I'm like, wait. Do you watch sports? And they were like, well, of course, go sports team. I'm like, there's your obsession. That's the thing you care about. That's the thing that gets you out of bed. That's the thing that drives you forward. That's the thing you look forward to every weekend, every night, every whatever. That's your thing. Everybody's got a thing. Everybody. And if you don't have a thing, keep exploring. And the funny thing is, Lego may bring you to your thing. I'm not saying Star Wars would bring you to your thing. This stream may bring you to your thing. This stream brought Buana to one of his things. I don't want to take full credit, but I know, because I knew Buana, right, that I've had an influence. I'm not in it. Don't ever. If you ever hear me say the word influencer, it's usually with sarcasm, okay? Influence is a Can I try that again? Influence is a byproduct of creation. People who call themselves influencers, it's a marketing term. You influence because of what you do. That doesn't make you an influencer necessarily. You can't influence. It's the activity. So, motivator, that's fair. But 3D printing could bring you to your thing. Maybe 3D printing is not the thing, but it could bring you to your thing. The bottom line is you always got to keep trying. You always got to keep moving. You always got to keep going. Thank you, Future the Clown, for dropping the 10 bits. If y'all drop right now, not enough bits on the playing field. If y'all drop, like right now, Future will throw the bits out so that nobody actually, here, let's cue the drop. We can cue after everyone's dropping, we can cue the next drop. Because the bits will throw you off the leaves. And for whatever it's worth, thank you, Capturing Momentsicle. The leaves here, the brown, because I love autumn. Autumn is like my season. Autumn, that's what I love. Autumn will always be my favorite season. I like winter, I like autumn. Spring, not so much. Allergies. And summer, absolutely not. Chris, why do you live in Seattle? I live in Seattle because of the weather. No joke. The weather. That's it. It's a great region to be in, especially if you like the outdoor activities. I hate outdoor activities. Ooh. You want to not impress me? Tell me that you went camping this weekend. Hey, you want to do it? Go for it. I don't even glamp. And yes, glamping is a thing. It's where you set up a tent in the living room. I'm like, why set up the tent? Just sleep on the couch. And while you're doing that, just sleep in the bedroom. You're glamping. It's a thing. I'm not joking, y'all. If you've never heard of glamping, it's a thing. You can't even get me to glamp. Okay? It's too close to camping. Not gonna happen. Uninterested. If I needed marshmallows, and they do make vegan marshmallows. In fact, Jedi had some the other day. There's this new chocolate store. Remember when we ate the vegan s'mores the other week that were a gift? It's from a local chocolatery. Chocolatery? What do they call them? Chocolate place? That just rolls off the tongue. They give a hot chocolate. The hot chocolate itself it's made with like milk and dark chocolate. That does have, well, the dark chocolate I don't think has milk, but the milk chocolate does, like particles, but it's made with water as a base. I'm like, okay, Jedi, you'll be fine. She's mostly vegetarian, but we keep her largely vegan. So I'm like, it's not going to kill you. But I won't touch it. Like, no, absolutely not. But then the marshmallows themselves were vegan. Such a nerd, hates out. Oh, I know plenty of nerds who love the outdoors. Whoa! Ho! Look at that! Did you see that? Whoa, chocolatier. Gofflake coming in with the big words. Chocolatier. I am a chocolatier. What do you do? I'm a chocolatier. Okay. I'm not the dictionary, but I think I like it. Chocoholic? That would be Diana. You flip in the dictionary, you lick your thumb. I'm looking for chocoholic. Oh, there's a picture of Diana Perillo. Look at that.
Joshua _XP cheered X100, today in tech history in 1982. The Intel 80286 processor is introduced in 6 and 8 MHz versions. Nicknamed 286, paved the way for the PC, and now Macintosh, as we know it today.
Well, first of all, Joshua XP, I love the Intel stuff. Love it. Thank you so much. I'm sending my love on behalf of my employer. That's awesome. Keep up the today in history stuff. I love it. And thank you again for the cheer. Now, by the way, Ethan's dad 3D. This is what I was about to say before Diana so rudely interrupted us. Diana Perillo, who, by the way, can't even be bothered to be a sub to her own husband's channel. She's like, can you sub me? No, Diana, I can't sub you. Well, can you get... Why would I sub you, Diana? Why? You only hang out and chat when I bring up your name.
Flacco the Clown gifted Diana Perio a subscription. Flacco the Clown gifted a tier 1 sub to Diana Perio. They have given 52 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, Future the Clown. And thank you, Ethan's dad 3D, for the 66 bits. Thank you. Scroll back on chat, everybody. Everybody, scroll back on chat. If you have iOS, iPad, iPhone, and even I do. I use the iPhone for the close-up camera, which I'm not using tonight. Scroll up. He's given out a couple of redeem codes. So if you have iOS, you can get Ethan's dad's 3D app unlocked right there. I think those were full unlocks. I believe they were full unlocks. The scanner feature bundle Apple App Store code. You can redeem, he's dropped 2. That's like what? That's $20 worth of software right there. Chris needs it. I don't need a nap. I need another beer. That's what I need. You're always going to hear me say it. It's going to be 8 in the morning. It's probably not the time. I need another decaf at that point. Who's drinking decaf? So you did look it up and it's chocolatier? That chocolatier works for me, Goffleg. What am I? Am I a printateer? A Star Wars tier? I'm a tier. I'll try scanning some stuff this weekend, see if I can get some good. Oh, cool. Sky's the limit. Awesome. Did you redeem it then? That's amazing. Chris needs chocolate? No. Oh, $20 each, Ethan Daz 3D. Wow. I don't even know if I have the full... I paid for the... And it's worth it. I paid for the STL export, and I think it's the only thing I unlocked with my... Because that's the only thing I needed, was just an STL file to print. It's been... I mean, that was like the first week that I got the 3D printer. I scanned Diana and Jedi. The most recent... I just need more things to scan that I know I can get, decent prints from, right? You went to Dunkin' Donuts and asked for decaf coffee, and they said they actually didn't make it because no one ever orders it. That doesn't surprise me, John. Decaf is just, But like I said, I found a decent one. Not great, but decent. If I could find a great espresso, I'd be over the moon. You actually downloaded EM3D earlier this afternoon. It's great. Randy, totally agree. Did you get one of the redeem codes? Ethan 3D's dad dropped? Sorry if I'm, tripping up on the names. I thought it was free. I'll see if any of the codes are still usable. Sky's the limit. Do it. Do it. Do it. Are there new HD screenshots of Mos Eisley? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Y'all need to scan, Star Wars stuff I can print. That's the goal. See, Diana pops in here for 2 seconds saying, that's not... I like sugar. I get it. But she's there and then she's gone. That's the thing. She's there. She pops up. She's like a gopher. No, hang on. She's a groundhog. She pops up once in a stream, says one thing, and then pops out again. Then she's done. That's it. That's all you get from Diana. She's a groundhog. I don't see my shadow, and then she disappears. The only way to get Diana is to invoke her name. Seriously, it's the only time. It's the only way. I'm trying to get her to participate full time. I'm trying to get her to interact with you, chat, because I know it would work. I'm trying. I am attempting. I don't know how well it's working. You met Chris through his feedback on EM3D. Did you really? I mean, I remember giving you feedback it would be great if I could do this. Ghost you? Yeah, Diana will ghost you. I'm not joking. She ghosts people. Under hobbies, she hobbies. Eating sweets. Ghosting. Making zucchini, trying not to... Oh, thank you for making the zucchini and trying not to burn it. I like the squash. I got a couple of big bags on sale the other day. I don't like the squash when it's squished. When it's all Mushy. Mushy squash, not a fan of. But the squash has got a bit of a bite to it, I'm happier with. Do you have to say her name 3 times? You do, Brother Jeff Photo. You do. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And you have to tag her on. I don't know. Although I don't know if she's watching chat. She just may be listening to it. So unless someone actually says her name out loud. I don't even know if by tagging. Is Diana looking at chat? See, I have to say it out loud. It's assumed. If you drag Diana into the conversation, I say it out loud, then Diana pops up. I think that's the secret. Or if I like said, Diana, I got some chocolate. Who wants that chocolate? Who I got some chocolate up here? Diana, I got some chocolate. You want it? Oh, where to go? It's the cold chocolate. Who wants some chocolate? That's how I lured her in. It was like, oh, there's a chocolate. Father Funk says, these are the best calabacitas? I don't even know what the calabacitas? What are those? Is that, can I say that? Is that legal to say, calabacitas? Man Cave Hobbies loves Diana. Well, someone does. Trackle says, what if we said there were M&Ms? Would she come? No, because we're vegan. So, no. Bad. No. Wrong. No. Stop it. Maybe one day vegan M&Ms will exist. Maybe one day. What is this? It's the collapsible lightsaber. Prusa mini collapsible Sith lightsaber. Oh! I did not know this existed. I'm adding that to my Star Wars collection. I'm going to download it. Is this new? So, is it a print in place? No, but you got to print multiple files. I wish it was a print in place. That would be great. Thank you, Future the Clown. Father Funk, you may post a link. Thank you for asking. You may post a link. We do links here. Generally hasn't been a problem. Sky's the limit. It looks like you redeemed Ethan's dad 3D code, so don't say Sky's the limit that Chris Perillo never gave you anything. No, I tuned into Chris Perillo, and all he was doing was just, he was talking. I never got anything from Chris Perillo at all, except for a headache. I got a headache from Chris Perillo. Can't say that now, because you got like $20 worth of software for free. Oh, there's a recipe for calabacitas. Father Funk sent a recipe for calabacitas. Thank you, Capturing Momocycle. And, of course, Future the Clown for the additional bits. Beloved Mexican vegetable dish. Zucchini, squash, corn. Corn! What the heck's wrong with you? Get out. Out. Go now, Father Funk. Out. Now. Go. Leave. Be gone. Be gone with you. Alright, well, the calabacitas, I'll make sure Diana sees, because that, minus the corn, my arch nemesis, corn! Corn! How dare you speak the corn? Bah. Bah. I loved mazes as a kid, never liked maize. You eat cream corn straight from the can. Otter's Danger Den. That explains a lot. That's why you're in a danger den. By the way, shout out to Otter's Danger Den. Oh, candy corn or all corn. Code of 120. Tell you what. I was gonna say, I still got a bag of candy corn. And by now, pre-Halloween, so it's kind of hard. Landed in my Calabasas there. Cabalacitas. What was the word? Oh, that did not hit the spot. Anyway, I'm not into sports. I was trying to. Third time's a charm. I was trying to do that. Like, catch it. And that's why coffee is for grown-ups. Joshua, did I not explain I'm on decaf?
Joshua_XP_cheerdex100, and that's why coffee is for grown-ups.
Well, what I was saying, since we're on the subject of corn. Corn nuggets? Oh my god! Dude's Falchion. That is... Why? 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 I got a bag of candy, unopened bag of corn nuts are fine. Love me the corn nuts. Corn nuts are great. This stuff, corn itself, I can't stomach. Cream corn, absolutely not. Nothing with corn in it, can't do it. Candy corn, I can at least stomach. But it tastes like candy corn, let's face it. So, this is probably aged by now. And unlike wine or cheese, probably did not age well. For every 100-bit cheer, since we're on the subject of corn, and I got this just burning a hole in my desk, for every 100-bit cheer, I'll eat one candy corn tonight. Starting now. For every sub or gifted sub, I'll eat 2. Every sub or gifted sub is 2. Why does that sound weird? That sounds like very weird going through the extruder. Oh, here we go. I haven't had these since like Thanksgiving. Oh, God.
Joshua_XP_cheerdex100. Then let's get it started.
Oh, I have no water either. Oh, these are as bad as I remember.
Kevin_cheerdex100. Candy corn.
Oh, the skank. Kevin will die. I think I'm going to tonight. They're chewy. Big Jano gifting a sub.
B1G_Yano just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you for the gift of sub. Gonna push us through that stretch goal.
Jim Centaurus cheered X100. Eat 'em while you got 'em.
Thank you, Jim. Jim Centaurus. For the 100 bets. Yeah, the clicking on this printer I'm not really happy with. But the good news is we got about an hour left to go on the print. Yeah, still got all that candy corn Pez Liz sent me. If you need more, I do not, Kurt. I do not need more candy corn. And I don't think it was vegan either. Ideas Lego. What is that? Is that a new idea? A Lego idea set? Oh, God, that is just bad. I did not do this myself. Someone else brought up corn. Who brought up corn? Who's the person to blame for the corn? And then I remembered I had the candy corn. Oh, God, that's just bad. The aftertaste is worse, or almost worse than the
Coda 120
decaf.
X100.
Oh, thank you, Coda. Oh, seriously. This is a really bad aftertaste. What's worse, candy corn or the candy chalk arts? I can do candy chalk arts. I like candy chalk arts. That's what I'm printing right now. Thank you, Corey, for taking the blame. Appreciate it. Good to see you again, Corey Lundy. I'm printing the Star Wars Conversation hearts. I like hearts too. So if you go over to this link here on Prussia, that's where Fix'em Dude effectively posted the Star Wars Conversation hearts. That's what I'm printing tonight. There's gonna be a filament change here for the top layer. Ah. Oh, Chris, you should make an NFT of candy corn. Yeah, but why? No one would buy it. Everyone would try to eat it. Like, you can't eat an NFT. I mean, you could try. It would probably not work well. Ah. My mouth has gone through a lot today. Is it now a Fear Factor stream? It is. The moment I, like, opened up the candy corn bag, it is now fear. I fear. Well, actually, I'm not too fearful, because here's the problem. I opened the bag, which means I have to eventually get through it. Oh. Oh. Alright. I also have to hit the restroom. Chris Perillo loves his candy corn. Cheer all the bits. Am I making the candy hearts with the Gerple? I am nerdy curious. That's exactly what I'm doing. Thank you, Ethan's Dad 3D, for the secret of life, the universe, and everything. Appreciate it. Dandrak24 coming in with 100 bits. Seriously, this has got this weird aftertaste. I don't know why.
Cheerdex 100.
Well, I don't command it. There's no command. We're at 66% on a level 1. We got out of we may get out of the station. I don't know. Porker's having to eat candy corn. I did bring this on myself. I did buy the extra bags, but this, to my credit, it was only 50 cents. By your command, frackin' toasters. The hearts are coming out great, or at least the top layers are. I had some issues with the first layers. I was a little worried. In fact, this is the second time I'm printing it. I had to restart the print because I had issues specifically with the first layer.
Joshua
but these seem to be printing okay.
Cheerdex 100. We don't talk about NFTs. We don't talk about NFTs. A 7-foot frame rats along their back when they calls your name and all fades to black, yeah? Then they seize your dreams and feasts on your screams.
You're gonna hear my screams. Dropping candy corns everywhere. How old is the candy corn? I don't know, wait. You made Bagabacita? Alright. Cabalacita. That's not Cabalacita. No, it isn't. He had a whole mix of stuff.
Oh, like different colors?
Yeah, a whole, like, sauce on it and stuff. That's good.
Can't really see it. What's that?
I don't want to mix the bits with this. I know. Would you rather eat the candy corn or read more Nora Jones books? Candy corn. Tells you where it ranks. The candy corn, I think, will survive a nuclear attack.
I will eat them for free.
Yeah, but that's not fun.
I know.
That's not a challenge, Diana.
I like them.
Oh, I'm gonna eat sugar. Ah.
No, for 300 bits, you feed them to me. Yeah.
How does that work?
Oh. Yeah.
This is good. I mean, it needs more. It's kind of plain. Mixed with something else. The seasoning seems to have come after, but it's a good texture. Twinkies do not actually last forever. That's a myth. Myth. Yes? Denise may or may not be here. Hopefully this kind of food eating is not going to be... if she is here. That's the rule. I can only eat if Denise is not here. It's good squash. It's just the seasoning needs to... There needs to be something else here. Silly customer. Oh, good old Apu Nahasapina Panalan. I mean, if you shellac the Twinkie. True that. But a shellacked Twinkie probably tastes like candy corn. Buy this 3D printer. Why? I don't need a Lego 3D printer. I don't know if I'd ever do that. But one thing I do need is a restroom break. I said bake. I need a restroom bake. Okay, seriously. If I don't go, I'm gonna go. And you do not. That's not a stream I want to do. Well, it's a stream I have to do. I mean, a stream when I gotta go over to. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for giving me a break. See, isn't my be back soon or being back soon screen much better than other people's? What do you mean I'm gone and you can be naughty now? I see that, Asgardian Wookiee. I see you. Hey, Eric Abernathy. Okay, I am going to now put the candy corn over here, since it doesn't seem we need to be using it now. Yay. That was a fun little tangent. Something popped up on my social saying Chris is worth 20 million. I'd like to see that. I would like to be worth that much. Yes, please. Sign me up. Chris was streaming while he was streaming. I was! Hey, Prophet DNA. Good to see ya. Welcome back to the Play Shop. And did we get a shout out to Big Jano, by the way? I don't know if we did. There you go. I am worth 20 million Star Wars conversation hearts. You'd sell me for 20 million? Well, thank you, Cold Iron. Do it and we'll split the profits. 20 million doll hairs. That's right. What is everyone? You know, there's websites that say, "Oh, your net worth is this." I'm like, nope. They've never been right. None of them have ever been correct. None of them have ever been close. What's Chris Brill's net worth? I tell you what, I still got to pay bills. That's my net worth. Can't pay the bills on your net worth. Did you wash your hands? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Man Cave Hobbies. I'm going to let you guess. Did I or did I not? Counting the Star Wars stuff. Well, yes, Mark. That's more like, you know, I'm going to die someday, so I want to, like, have a legacy. I'm worth my weight in candy corn? No, I'm worth more than that. I'm definitely worth more than that. Otherwise, I smell like candy corn. I smell like... I don't know. I smell like me. I smell like skin and soap. Yeah, skin and soap. Yes, you did. Are you reinforcing this? Why is it clicky? Do you hear it click? Can y'all hear it in the gear? And I don't know if it's because the gear is just... Maybe I need to blow it out again, but... It just seems to be more clicky than normal. Not a bad clicky, not like the filament's going to break. And I've heated this filament about as far as I can go. I'm at 220. I was at 225. And it's going on just fine. I hesitate to go to 230. But it's like the click, 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 click right at the gear. Just more clicking than I'm used to. You check the nozzle and the moving parts. The nozzle seems to be fine. I mean, it's going. Obviously, it's been printing this whole time. I'm pretty sure it's the gear. Clicking triggers your OCD. Well, it's definitely clicking. I'm fairly confident it's not the nozzle, although earlier, at 225, it seemed to be printing intermittently. Now, lately, though, it's been smoother since getting beyond the plate, which I heated up more than normal. I mean, it could very well be the nozzle, but it wasn't doing this with this filament before. So, we've got about an hour left on this print. The more I see your Prusa run, the more I want to ditch my Ender and get one. Really, Eric? That's interesting. I guess Enders do require a bit more elbow grease. Maybe lubing the shafts and cleaning the gears can help. I don't know. I think my first inclination is to clean the gear. It is obviously pushing things through. But for some reason or another, it's not... I mean, it's heating up. All that's going fine. It's going on evenly. The first few layers were not going on evenly. That's why I had to scrap the first attempt at this, actually. So it was like it wasn't hot enough. Like it just wasn't extruding right. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I will need to do something more. I'm going to be switching filament colors anyway. When in doubt, shut down and restart. That's always a good idea. That clicking would do your box in. Oh. If it's been clicking this whole time and printing fine. Prusa Mini coming next week, running the 3X Enders 3 for the last year, 24/7. You'll compare. Fair enough. You may trade to a buddy for a set of VR goggles. Eric Abernathy, that may be an upgrade. When in doubt, whip it out. That's what's going to happen. I'll be taking out the Quantum. It'll automatically be ejecting after maybe a couple more layers. Is there a buildup of material on the extruder gear? When I flipped open the latch, here, give me a second. I'll show you. Everything seemed clean. Right? Like, everything's clean. So, I just don't know. Can you hear it clicking, too? Here, let me move the mic over there. Can you hear the click? So I don't know. I don't know. Sounds like the filament's rubbing the nozzle. Or the print itself. It's possible. But the clicking's coming from the gears. And it's still extruding at 220. And usually when I hear that clicking, it's because the filament's running too cool. So I'm not sure. It's a bomb. Cut the green wire. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut anything. Stop it clicking now. Dude, it's been clicking this whole time. And it's printing fine. I'm not gonna abandon the print this deep into it. No way. No way. I would have done that early on. It's working now. We're gonna see it all the way through. And it's printing fine. No good ever comes from clicking. Yeah, I know. Print bed and nozzle might be too close. Might need bed calibration after this. That wouldn't surprise me. I need to be recalibrating or redoing the eraser bit anyway, just to see if I can get the ulti stick working. Because that I've never been able to get working well because it was too far. So I'm gonna have to do that anyway. Imagine having to level the bed manually and everything you've ever printed. No, Eric, I don't think so. Yeah, I definitely need to recalibrate myself. There needs to be some Chris Perillo recal. No doubt. See, there is an issue here. This is what I was seeing earlier. It's been largely intermittent, right? Can you see that heart there? Can you see how it looks? So it wasn't quite filling in there. So yeah, no, I'm nowhere near the bed. But what I'm saying is that's what was happening on the earlier layers. It would just skip some. Like it was not hot enough. It wasn't building up, right? But it was like it wasn't hot enough. And I'm running it... Now I'm running at 220 and it's been fine. I was running at 225. Sounds like blockage more than likely than in the nozzle. But here's the thing. It is printing fine. Fine-ish. Fine enough. But you know me. When it comes to this stuff, I luck into it. It's a nozzle clog. It says dubias. Well, it seems to be going... I'm going to be swapping filaments anyway here soon. Yeah, I will check it out. I will definitely go in and give it a good go around. I believe I can make it all the way through. Do I think 3D printing is the holy grail of hobbies for people that like collecting figurines? I do. Resin, specifically. Yeah, the hearts are coming out fine. The hearts are turning out really well. I have, like, no complaints, really, about how the hearts are coming. Mostly. And there's a few more, I think there's a few more of these layers before we swap filaments, and there's like, there's a few layers of the actual lettering. The quantum filament is silkier and has had more issues on my extruder gear than most other PLA. Oh, that's not good. I don't know if I want to do that too much then. That's what I'm a little worried about. Too much pressure on the filament flow due to the clog, causing the extruder to skip and click. Too much pressure on the filament flow? Too much pressure? So I need to loosen something up? Blockage is the biggest issue with silk PLA is the additives for the shine building up on the hot end. Zolan just had this happen. Oh! Loosen the clog. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Well, I'm going to be swapping filaments anyway. Honestly, the Gurple is my favorite color filament at the moment, unless there's turquoise purple. This is pretty darn close. Coda120 asks, is there a line of Star Wars figures you have no interest in collecting? Yeah, the Power of the Force stuff wasn't necessarily my favorite. When Kenner came back, they were too He-Man-like, way too muscular-y. They just did not, the sculpts were just bad. Like, so bad, I liked nothing, really, from that era of Star Wars figures. And even the Phantom Menace stuff, it still kind of had vestiges of the way that they were. Exotic filaments are awesome. They cause more issues with nozzles than regular color. Good to know. I mean, learning something new every day. Most of what I've printed with has not been all that quote-unquote exotic. Keep an ear out for that sound after you swap filament. I will. I would turn up the nozzle heat 5 degree and just let it finish until you can change the nozzle. It's been running at 200, but I had it at 225. So I can easily flip to 2... Well, I gotta be careful because I'm about to swap filament too. And it is entirely possible it won't make it that far too. I'm gambling. I'm going down gambling here. Had a friend use glow-in-the-dark filament. Smells very bad. I have not done a glow-in-the-dark yet. This is about as exotic as I've done. So I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like fun. So I wanted to do the hearts like this in the Gurple because, like, oh, it's kind of gold, purple, Valentine's-y, with the Star Wars added. Glow-in-the-dark needs a hardened nozzle. All the more reason I'm probably not going that direction. So I hesitate to move back from 220 to... It's not pulled, Chris. It's Gurple. Do you hear it? Can you hear it? So now I kind of want to go... Here I am experimenting. So I don't know how much more I'm going to be using this filament. It depends on how this goes. Maybe that's the side that's not calibrated correctly anymore. Well, it's printing evenly in terms of like this corner or that corner. Like I said, I've been needing to do the probe or redo that anyway. Honestly, the last time I replaced the PTFE tubing was not too long ago, but like it was clean. There was nothing. It was just clean. There was like it was seriously clean. I can't explain it. It was just clean. Thank you for lurking, Ethan's dad 3D. AKA Marcus. I don't think there's more than, 1 or 2 more passes with this filament. And then, theoretically... Yeah, you're probably right. It would be in the nozzle, because that's why I'd be hearing the gears here. clean that too. This is the fun part of 3D printing, is figuring out, well, here, this is kind of wrong. This is something I need to adjust. What do I got to do there? But that's how it goes. That's where I need to learn like a million different things, seemingly. Imagine being able to print a high temp mold parts mold that you could use to make your own minifigs in a small production mold injector. Well, there are people who do that, and people with far more skill than me. Like, I'm not. I make no mistake. This is a lot of this is just figuring it out as I go along. Like, oh, I hope I don't mess this up. But to its credit, it is pulling through. It like the there's like 2 or 3 more, and I don't know how many other passes. But then I'll be on the white. Yeah, like I said, I've been printing with this for, well, since getting about a week or so. Haven't had necessarily had any issues. So theoretically, we're going to see it all the way through. It's like this is a geeky version of soap operas. Will it work? We don't know. Stay tuned. Find out on the next amazing episode of Chris Tries Not to Destroy Everything. This is the story of my life. Trying not to destroy. I'm just doing my best not to mess things up. Trust me. You're looking for perfectly polished pixels. I am far from the person that you need to be listening to or watching. You break it, you buy it. I'm trust me, I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna push it. It's weird though how it's sliced this way, where the hearts are like, it's printing haphazardly. Like, in terms it goes from this heart to that heart to this, it just jumps around rather than doing it like consecutively or contiguously. It seems that it would save time, seemingly. And I just press the automatic slice, and then Prusa Slicer does the rest. But were you able to sleep after the other 3D printer assembly trauma? I was, Eric. I cried myself to sleep, but I did survive. It was not as traumatic as it could have been. Granted, it just didn't seem, I mean, I ran into issues, but not because of the printer. You see that? But that's not something, all y'all would look forward to doing that, right? Because you're probably hardware geeks, or nerds. Not me. I am the opposite. I would not, that's not something I would like, oh yay, I'm gonna set this up. Like, no, not what I want to do. You think there's a program to optimize the layers, don't know the name? Well, I definitely don't want to, throw more, I don't want to throw a wrench into the works. Like, I'm a big believer, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I don't do a lot of the customization stuff that other people do. By pure chance, I collected 5 of the 40th anniversary Titanium series Star Wars figures. I like them, but I don't think they're very popular with real collectors. I think I had a Boba Fett one. No, I know I have the Vader one. I got the Vader one. But I did not get a complete collection of the diecast stuff. I think that was the diecast Titanium series that was diecast. I remember being happy to see the Darth Vader one. But diecast figures don't always stand well. The best diecast figures I've seen to this date have been the Takara Tomy figures out of Japan. They're done very well. Really nice scale. I've got a couple actually here. This is Takara Tomy. This is a die-cast Darth Vader. There's a like a rubbery kind of cape, but die-cast figure minus the cape. Really nice scale. Good build quality. That's the size die-cast that I would go for. Something bigger than that, and they tend to be a bit top-heavy. That's what Disney found out when they did their die-cast series, the Elite series that Disney released right around the time of The Force Awakens, which they ultimately had to like get rid of because I don't think anyone was buying them. They look great in the box, but not out of the box. You thought I was acting goofy initially for fun, then I realized you were stressed, then I was getting contact stress. Eric, seriously, I was not playing it up. That was for real. There was nothing fake about that. You've had nearly every problem known to my printers. I'm finally satisfied with my ability to diagnose and repair, but it's taken many hours of aggravation. Well, I feel grateful that I have not run into too many issues with this printer. I feel I've had more problems with filament. I have been trying to mitigate one issue, that's specifically with layer lines. I've been having problems with. And Krusty believes that it could have something to do with cooling. I'm not sure how to address that, because speed doesn't necessarily change anything. But it just becomes one of those things where I feel that I would like to lick the problem, so to speak, because then I can get back to printing, you know, at 2.2 without too many issues. And maybe it's always been an issue. Maybe I've never been able to dial it in. I don't know. But these anymore, if I really want a good print, I have to print it at a 0.1 millimeter layer height, which of course takes longer. I mean, it's a nicer print, but I can't necessarily risk it, or don't want to risk it with something at a 0.2. So it's been an intermittent layer line issue. So if I print, and the thing is if I print more than one thing, it could be mitigated, because there's enough time for each layer to cool as it goes around. Maybe I'll print a couple of white guards for the Krusty test, and then paint red, the red visor on the white guards. Because Krusty wants me to run a test with two. He wants me to run a test printing 2 of these, just to see if the layer lines exist at a certain point or not, just to test a theory. But white would be a cool a filament to do this in, I feel. You'd have enough shadow, and then I would paint, instead of like a white visor or the black visor, sorry, a red visor, like in the shadow guard, right? I would paint white, or I'd paint red. So I'd paint red like this one. Unfortunately, I did not swipe the right length on the Gerpel guard. But I mean, it looks good. They look good. Hey, Seniup. Yep, I know of Bent SW Pop Lover. We've rated him a couple times, but we never really see him. It's going. It is going. 41 minutes, which tells me I think we're at the point where we're going to be changing filaments after this pass. Oh, Britt got a resin printer. Which one did she go with? She's always gone with different hardware than I have. But Britt, I think, is more... she's nerdier than me in the sense of the hardware. Hopefully she's got, you know, enough ventilation. I think that's the biggest thing. Plus the potential mess. Hey, Kilty O'Neill? Kilty O'Neill. Kilty. Yes? Kilty? Is that right? If I'm saying anybody's username wrong, you know. It's a rite of passage if I read your username wrong. Oh, another Photon Mono. Oh, she already had one? Did she have... I thought she had resin for some reason. Oh, Kilty O'Neill, I got it right. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you.
Kilty O'Neill cheered X100.
Uh-oh.
Correct.
I promised earlier that from that point on tonight, I would have to eat one of the old candy corns for every 100 bits. Ah. Just as I got the taste out of my mouth. The candy corn aftertaste is a lot like what I imagine filament to taste like. Oh. Blech. An award-winning cosplayer, huh? Award-winning? Interesting. PLA flavor. You've tried PLA, Eric? Have you? How did it taste? Was it good? Was it chewy? Was it crunchy? Did it stick in your nozzle? Everything's going on okay. Everything is awesome. Everything is purple when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. When you're printing on a dream. By the way, speaking of emotes, Jedi Greg is going to be working up emotes here soon, including a 3D printing emote, like a 3D printer basically 3D printing a Darth Vader helmet, like 3D. I don't know how that's going to work, but I don't know. Do we have a hello one? I know we have a Tusken Raider animated emote and a hype animated emote. I'm investing in emotes. Never thought I'd ever do that. Ever. Polylactic acid flavor. The PLA. Yes, I'd imagine. That would be good. That would be the way to do it. I have no plans. You finally got your animated emotes approved today? See, I never uploaded any animated emotes. I didn't do much with the animated. This is my first... Working with Jedi Greg will be the first chance to get, like, decent emotes that I hope everybody uses. Because, like, if I get these and no one uses the emotes... Hello! Look at that! We got a raid!
_ generated my stream with 35 viewers.
We've been raided by a fellow adult fan of Lego, Qui-Gon Jinn. Also, must be a fan of Star Wars. And for whatever it's worth, for everyone who's raiding in with Qui-Gon Jinn right now, I love Star Wars. I do love Lego too. I do more Star Wars than I do Lego. I like the minifigures from the Lego sets. But in fact, right now, you wouldn't know it. But I am 3D printing some Star Wars stuff. These little hearts, these conversation hearts, I'm 3D printing Star Wars 3D printed conversation hearts. So this is like this is the filament I'm using right now. This is a Death Trooper printed in this wild filament, and this is a Protocol Droid also printed in this wild sorry, it's not focused there. Also in this wild filament. So this is the kind of stuff that I do every day around here. The fun Star Wars stuff. I even scanned this come on. Protocol Droid, stand up. I scanned a larger Emperor's Royal Guard in and modeled using an app. I basically exported it. So this Emperor's Royal Guard also in this filament. It's a gold purple. So this is the kind of stuff I'm doing. So these hearts that you see on the printer, and if anything, I'm telling you, Qui-Gon Jinn, these are going to have writing on top. There's going to be like Star Wars, like if you remember the candy hearts that you can get in the store right now with Valentine's Day. They're gonna have like little Star Wars types of sayings, or they'd be very every one of them is like Star Wars themed. But I thought that this would be fun to do in this filament color. So we're gonna be swapping the filaments. So thank you so much for the raid, very appreciated. And I hope your brick building went well. Because I know you were laying in. It looks like you were just starting with the was that Diagon Alley? Or was it which one was it? I know it was Harry Potter. I know it were buildings. But what was it specifically? It was Diagon Alley. Okay. Were you doing it horizontally? Were you doing it vertically? Or were you doing it diagonally? I have to ask. Anytime someone says something about Diagon Alley, I'm like, how did you do it? Did you build them vertically? Because it would make sense if the buildings leaned, right? Like they went like this, like diagonally. I remember the first time I realized that, oh, it's diagonally. I get it. Oh, you fancy writer, you. So everybody, I'm not brick building tonight. I showcased some of the Star Wars stuff that I got. I don't play Fortnite, but I enjoy the figures, specifically the 4-inch figures, because I grew up with classic Star Wars figures, like from Kenner. And this is one of them that I got today. This is cat helmet character. I know nothing about Fortnite. I know nothing. I also opened some holiday droids as gifts from a couple of people, supporters of the channel. Eclipse Empire and YouFly1. So this little droid's got a little mistletoe and a transparent dome. Kind of nice. Do you know where the dads keep their jokes? No. This is not Jabba the Hutt. It definitely is not. In the database. Oh, Corey. You're good, you. You're good. You're good. I don't have any, and this is horrible. I mean, it's great with the raid. Thank you so much for the support. I just have nothing, no Lego bricks to show. I've got the Mandalorian figures. You've probably seen those before. Here's another one, speaking of Mandalorian. Here's another one I printed recently in this filament. It's a lot of fun. Not quite Lego, but the Lego set that I'm looking forward to most this year, and I may be alone, but there's been a rumor, and I believe the rumor to be true, given the state of the rumor, is it's going to be the Muppets. Allegedly, there's going to be a Muppets Lego minifigure series released soon, this year. So being a fan of the Muppets growing up, like, that would have been a dream come true. Like, as a kid, I would have freaked out. Oh, Jen, I was just like, I mean, I knew someone had done something on Lego Ideas years ago, like the Muppet Show or something with, like, Kermit, and they did the same thing with Sesame Street, right? And, I was excited for it. I'm like, ooh, cool. Like, Muppet minifigures. And I'm like, oh, man, I wish I could get, Kermit and all them. Oh, hey, thank you for following, Charm Vanna. Welcome to the Play Shop. Just talking about some Lego minifigures that I'm looking forward to. But anyway, I saw the rumor about the Muppet minifigure series, and I don't know if they're going to do 2 or 1. I would love 2 minifigure series for the Muppets, because there are so many Muppets, like, that I would love to also have. Like, the rest of the Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem would be great. But they nailed most of the top characters, so I'm happy to get the 12. But if anything, I feel like if Lego would have released the Muppets as, like, full-on sets, not the minifigures, I probably would have bought the sets just to get the Muppet minifigures. Because I'm motivated by minifigures. I'm probably the only person here on Twitch that does the brick stuff that just is, like, all about the minifigures. Like, everybody else is building sets and doing the mocks and everything. I'm like, no. Although, Qui-Gon Jinn, oh, you want the red 5 helmet badly? I only have 1 helmet. Actually, I should have grabbed this. I have 2, actually. I have the Darth Vader bust that Target released as an exclusive. And then I did this one a while ago, last year. This is the only helmet I have. But most of what I collect for Star Wars in this room, or just in general, is Darth Vader. So Darth Vader tends to be a focus. Now, if they ever release an AT-AT driver, I also do the AT-AT driver, but this is the first Vader bust. This was a Target exclusive, or at least ran originally as a Target exclusive, a red card exclusive that really upset a lot of fans. And then here's something for you. If your community is still watching, they probably tuned out and like, 3D printing, this is boring. You want Gonzo? Pez Liz, Gonzo's coming. So this is Qui-Gon Jinn, one of a kind. This is one of a kind. And I mean, you could build this on your own. Absolutely, for sure. This BB-8, though, was built, constructed, crafted, assembled by Nathan Sawaya. Thank you, Kevin, for being here. Thank you for lurking. Nathan Sawaya, master builder. You've seen his art before if you're not familiar with the name, anybody. But he is a master builder. And when I met him, he was doing an exhibit here in Seattle. He knew about me, and he gave me this BB-8. So this BB-8 is not just a Lego construct. It is art, done, made, original, one of a kind, handed to me, owned now by me, from Nathan Sawaya, master builder. So, yeah. I got cred. So as much as I may not be a brick builder every single day on this stream, I've got cred. The next set I'm looking to do at some point in the future is the Mandalorian Starfighter. This one. So I may be doing this next couple of weeks. If only to get the I only wanted the minifigures, right? Gar Saxon, Bo-Katan, and then a Loyalist. Although I already had Loyalists. Did not have a Bo-Katan or a Gar Saxon because I don't know if they had been produced specifically with minifigures. But I figured it'd be a nice little, a nice Saturday or Sunday project. So I will be doing that set. Your favorite Muppets are Beaker, Pepe, and Rizzo. I don't think Rizzo or Pepe made this cut. Beaker did. Beaker and Bunsen are in this particular one. Fozzie Bear made it as well. Cine Up 76. New Zealand is the best Muppet. Oh, he's one of the Electric Mayhem. Yeah. I like Janice for sure. Yeah, the thing that was so disappointing is that ABC had the Muppets, right? ABC Muppets on ABC, and so many people didn't like it. And I'm like, I thought it was great. I loved the Muppets on ABC, but I guess it was too adult or whatever that means. But nothing like the original Muppets. But I'm like, nobody needed it. Oh, New Zealand's the boomerang fish. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I had to remember Cold Iron. I wasn't familiar with the name, certainly not as much as you. But people didn't like. I guess it didn't rate well. I'm like, really? I thought it was great. I thought the writing was sharp. I enjoyed seeing the Muppets like that. It was fresh. The newer Muppet movies, I'm not so sure about. I mean, they were fine. They were okay. I'm a Muppet of a man. Very manly Muppet. Nomi3, thank you for subscribing. Once again, tier 1. I am blessed. I am honored.
Subscribed for 10 months.
Very appreciated. Animal, best drummer of all time. Animal. Hey, Dragon Goddess. Didn't know you were so close. Very glad you are. Been to Tacoma a few times. Last time I was down there, I was visiting a comic shop. Oh, hang on. We have a filament swap, everybody. Gonna swap some filament. So, let me pan back here. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see. So, this is a part of the process where I pull the filament out. It pulls the filament out. Dragon Goddess, I have seen you chatting in other streams. So, it's good to see you here. I'm so glad to have you here. Did you come over with the raid? Because I think I've seen you mostly in Brick streams. Because I'm definitely not just Brick. I am all over the map. But yeah, I'm either the best or the worst in terms of variety streaming. Either way, it is amazing to have you here, Dragon Goddess. If only because I've seen you supporting other streams. Not just the best drummer, probably the smartest drummer. Probably not wrong. And Dragon Goddess, let me ask, do you stream on Twitch as well? And I'm asking that because when creators come in here and streamers come in here, I make sure they get a shout out. So happy to shout you out. You're here for a bit, have to leave soon. No problem. I'm here every night at 6 p.m. Doing the filament swap. Doing the pigeon. Oh man, we're all about the Muppets tonight. Did it unload successfully? What? Hang on, what? Text me, what? What is it? What is it, Liz? Tell me. What do I need to see? Giant hand. What? Hey, Amish Ace. Oh, not yet. Hopefully you have to set up the stream soon. Well, I tell you what, Dragon Goddess. You start streaming. You let me know. Happy to give you a shout out. Just like we do for all the creators around here, including Amish Ace. Hey, yeah, Amish Ace is popping in. Bragging about his animated hello. Well, we're getting animated emotes soon too. Jedi Greg's doing them up. Give me a second. What did Liz want? Do I have a swap song and dance? A what? No. I gotta do it successfully before my printer goes wonky with that filament because I don't know if I've got a nozzle clog happening. What is my swap song? Is that like a fight song? What is that? I don't have a... What is my swap? I don't know. I don't even know how to twerk. Ooh. Hang on. I gotta get my tweezers. Allen wrenches. Okay, there we go. Is the color correct? No. Get that going there. What we're doing is we're swapping the filament because what's going to happen with these little hearts, for those unfamiliar, is that it's going to go through and it's going to basically print out lettering as predetermined by the program when we set it up, when we sliced it. Now, if you have a 3D printer, you can print your own Star Wars conversation hearts, because all of them are going to be Star Wars related. Every one of these hearts is going to be Star Wars-ish in nature. That's the reason I'm printing these hearts, because they're Star Warsy. Yeah! Yeah! All right, here we go. I think that's enough of that. Is the color correct? We're going to say yes. Okay, and then it's going to start going. Now we'll see if we still get clicks. No clicks. I'm not hearing clicks. I'm hearing extrusion. No clicks though. All right, so let me show you. We're gonna go close here, so you can see up close and in person. Squid Game Season 2? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. So now it's printing on the letters. Nozzletoff, that's funny. So like, be mine, will you? Although that B did not lay down very well because of after the swap, but hopefully it'll lay down fine the next time. OB1 with me. And if anything, I could always reprint that heart. You know, I may have to reprint a couple of hearts here. Yoda 1 for me. See, Qui-Gon Jinn, I was worth the raid. This is fun. Just wait, there's more. Hang on, I gotta get to the other side here. I can't get there because the cable's in the way. I was gonna show you the cute quote. I'm always fun. Aw, thank you. Don't believe a word I say. Oh, come on, Amishays. You don't have to believe a word I say. I'm showing you. I can prove it. Oh, just wait. Dragon Goddess, wait until you see all of them. Like, this is just, it's amazing. How about this one? You are too cute. You are too cute. Revving me up. Like Darth Revan. If you remember Darth Revan, you are revving me up as well. You are a trooper. You are a trooper. So they're all Star Wars candy hearts, conversation hearts. Size matters not. Shout out to Loyal Moses, another streamer here on Twitch. So y'all remember Revan, right? Is that the I Heart Vader? No, BB-8 mine. Instead of B mine, BB-8 mine. Says a lot for me to like them since I'm not really a Star Wars fan. Oh, dude. Well, I tell you, you don't have to be a Star Wars fan to enjoy the times around here. Oh, I spilled my coins. Because we talk about everything. I mean everything. I talk about the shows I watch. Not just The Mandalorian, not just Book of Boba Fett. Snowpiercer, back on. Been watching that, enjoying the heck out of it. Waiting for the new streaming stuff. Looking forward to the new season of Picard as well as Strange New Worlds. We got a date for that now. Because I'm into Star Trek too. Not just The Wrath of Khan, but Star Trek as well. Yeah, you know, whatever you happen to be watching at the time is just as relevant. Because I'm always looking for recommendations if I'm not into that kind of show. Or those shows. And very much of the stream, I'll be honest. I plan for doing something and being, you know, having some kind of interactivity. But, you know, inevitably, the course of the stream is very much determined by chat. Like, the questions you ask, the things that you're saying, the things that you want to talk about. And I'll just, like, I will go with the flow. Absolutely go with the flow. Loyal, yes, I almost didn't accept your DM on Instagram, Loyal. I'm like, why is he doing this? Qui-Gon Jinn, these hearts are so cool. Hang on, I'll as soon as it gets done doing a couple more, I'll pick it up again. So you can see how they are, or how they look, or the wording on them. I would love these to be real candies, licensed candies. K2 Design Lab says, mine will you be? Oh yeah, Picard, can't forget about that one. I didn't like the first season of Picard. What about B Raisin? No, there's definitely no Brazen around here. Chris also talks a lot about cereal. I'm not a connoisseur of cereal. Oh, Scotty Rotten's here too. Scotty Rotten, good to see you. We just rated Scotty Rotten the other day. If Scotty Rotten's here, let's give him a shout out. We like giving shout-outs to all the streamers, fellow streamers here. It was Fix 'em, dude. It was really questionable. Where can you get the STL? I'm so glad you asked. if you happen to have a 3D printer, Fix'em Dude uploaded his Star Wars Conversation hearts there at that link on Prusa Printers. They are free. So yeah, you can definitely take a look. Definitely give a download and a print. I do eat cereal on Saturday. Something I look forward to. Sometimes it's a fun cereal. Sometimes it's a cereal that was on sale. But I can't eat all the cereals. Sadly, I'm vegan. I'm not saying sadly I'm vegan. I'm saying sadly I can't eat all the cereals because I am vegan. So the marshmallows, no good. So if I get a cereal that has marshmallows, I usually have to pick them out. I also try to avoid hydrogenated oil. But we still eat fun stuff. Still fun stuff. Still yummy stuff. It's just vegan, you know? Alright, let me show you the hearts. We're going to pop up again. Here we go. So we got, oops. Sorry if this is shaky. Ewoks My World. This is the way. I'm sorry, this SD way. I have a dark side. I adore you. Instead of I adore, right? The one up there is great. Dooku breaking my heart. It said, don't go breaking my heart. Sith forever. Baby Yoda one for me. We also have Rule of Two. That's a Star Wars thing. Don't go solo. Han Solo. It's a trap. Vader hater. There's something up there. Be my Jedi. Oh, sorry. Be my Jedi. Rebel for life. I know. Some of these are very Star Wars related, like inside jokes, Star Wars. But like, you know, for Star Wars fans, it's just like, what? Love the dark side. Yeah, so we brainstormed a few of these in the community, but then I like and Fix'em Dude like accommodated them in the model, and then he also brainstormed a few more on his own. He came up with a couple of really good ones. So these are fun. Like these, like everyone else is 3D printing on generic hearts. I'm like, but you Star Wars something for me, and I'm like, I'm in. Now, as much as a fan I am, okay, hang on. Qui-Gon Jinn, and well, Scotty Rotten, I'm not sure, but Qui-Gon Jinn and Dragon Goddess. Have you seen the Lego area here? Have you been here when we've got like a raid from Jang or other brick streamers? Have you seen the Lego room? No. All right. If you can hang on just a moment, I'm going to do my best to. I will show you. I will take you there. But I want to try to do it such that I can see chat at the same time, because otherwise it's very difficult for me to figure out if you can see something or not. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this. Ah, come on. How can I not? There we go. Ah. Yeah, I'm going to, as soon as it works. Guess I'm going to have to do it this way. All right. Let's see. All right. OBS Ninja. Give me a second. You're going to get a nickel tour of something here. First of all, you're probably going to see a close-up of the desk. Oh, sorry. No, that's the wrong view. There we go. There's a close-up of the desk. There's the old filament. Let me turn on the OBS Ninja camera. That's going to go black for a second. I'm not used to, to doing all this, but I will. Camera 2 facing back. Let me make sure I get the wide angle. I think it's the wide angle. You're going to hear an echo. You are going to hear an echo here. Come on. I know this is going to work. Because I want to be able to see Twitch at the same time, so I can see your chat. Okay, here we go. You're going to hear an echo. You're going to hear an echo. But I'm going to take y'all Dragon Goddess and Jen still here? Were you bearing with me through the troubleshooting? Because I'm going to take you on a little tour. I won't get up. I gotta wait
because I'm like, oh, wait, hang on, there's the ad at the chat. We forgot to turn that off from last night.
I'm gonna wait.
Nope.
Nerdy
curious.
Yeah, you're gonna hear an echo. You will hear an echo.
Echo base.
But before I take them on the Lego tour, I want to make sure they're still here.
There's the rest of my room.
But that's not even the tour.
Oh, Dragon Goddess is still there. All right, here we go. If Dragon Goddess is there, we're good. Hopefully Jen is still there. Hey, testing time. Seen up. So more Star Wars, of course. Other Star Wars. There's vintage Star Wars figures up there. This is going to be a brief tour since we got rated by a brick streamer. I mean, these are like there's the local brick shops here too. Wait, local brick shop. You've already seen the tour, haven't you? Local brick shop. Haven't you already seen the tour? There are all the Darth Vader minifigures that I know of. Minus one that comes with Vader's castle, and I haven't opened it yet. So local brick shop. Have you already seen this room? There's the arcade cabinet. I need to get I need to get the capacitor replaced on the VGA. But we're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go to the Lego room. Now you shouldn't hear an echo. Oh man, Jen's gone. I haven't seen her. Unless she's like cleaning up. That's usually what happens. You just drop out. All right, we're gonna go downstairs. Y'all ready for this? Hang on. Local brick shop. Have you ever seen this room? Local brick shop. Have you been down here yet? I'm gonna walk in. No, I have not seen this. Oh, okay. Well, here you go. This is, I mean, we have a lot of Lego bricks around here. But I built that Death Star live on Ustream back in the early days. And it's still intact. There's my only Lego Falcon. But this is, when I say that I love minifigures, it's not a lie. Like, I love minifigures. These are all licensed. There's a Mr. Gold minifigure here. I don't have the certificate, but he is in the bag, and I'm pretty sure it's authentic, minus the certificate. Even have the little mini figures. The Darth Vader one from this set is upstairs. Marion from Indiana Jones. I've got some other ones up here, extras, or ones that I want to keep together. I thought I had isn't there a green space person? I want to get I know I've got the orange one, but I hadn't taken it out. I want to get a duplicate orange one, and I want to get a, I think there's another one, but I want to get the space people lined up there. Ghostbusters there. I have some extras up here because, number one, space, and two, because Jedi, when she was younger, would take them. And I'm like, no, I'll get it. I'll get ones for you. But anyway, these go all the way back. Now, the first minifigure that I ever had as a kid, or the type of minifigures that I had as a kid, were definitely different than this. Green and red can also make gray and now purple. Really? Local brick shop? I gotta figure out where to get them because I gotta get the collection. There's Boolio from the new Falcon, Scooby and Shaggy. Minifigures drive my purchases. You talk about loving that Red 5 helmet. You want that helmet? You know, I got a lot of the X-Wing pilots over here. Picked them up at BrickCon. Again, minifigures. I could do a better job. What I need to get, and maybe local brick shop, I need to get like acrylic risers. I need a riser that goes up from here, over, and then down. I need to put acrylic risers on these shelves to double the space, because otherwise I have all this wasted space. So where do you get the purple fig? There's a couple of brickheads, some Lego dinosaurs, some other ones from Lego store openings. I also have some printed bricks up there. Where's my BrickCon badge? I think I moved the BrickCon badges. It's possible. There's the Muppets, or the Sesame Street Muppets right now there. I've thrifted a bunch of bricks, thrifted minifigures. I need to put shelves in my shelves. Exactly. This is the new series I just put together. There's some blue snaggletooths. Star Wars, obviously, Slave One. The problem is that I'm not a good collector in the sense that everything collects dust. So I decided to collect dust. A lot of micro builds over here. Thrifted minifigures, super cheap, thrifted. Oh, fair enough. Purple space pig. Okay, so that's not a real space pig. Other thrifted figures in here. Oh, there you go. There you go, Jen. Hello, Harry. You're a wizard. Whatever. More over here. So again, let me step back. Minifigures, 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 minifigures. The minifigures over mini. I just love them. So more, yeah, right. So old, new, they're all kind of mixed. Star Wars, not Star Wars, doesn't matter. There's a Darth Revan, open, from a poly bag. I loved the dimensions because you could get unique minifigures without getting sets. I'm a big believer. This C3PO out of bag, we opened it to see if it was the real gold one. It was not. But still, oops, really nice to have. Because they don't make that finish C3PO anymore. Let me see if I can find, where did I put, I've got the extra Star Wars stuff, Minions, some stuff that I've thrifted, some stuff from sets. If I can find, I thought I had it setting out somewhere. Like the way the minifigures used to be when I first saw a minifigure, and I guess I'm not seeing it. We've got a winter shelf down here that just got redone this winter. There's an ad. Oh, looks like someone was messing around over here. This I built on. Yeah, I'm guessing Jedi was in here. My daughter, so I'm gonna have to like put that together. So let me hold on to that. More minifigures. The Lego Star Wars planets. Polybags unopened. Up here I got Jabba's palace. I don't know if I ever got the Rancor set. I know Amish Ace did at some point. There's a Chris mug, Legoland Chris mug. But if I got it, I don't think I opened it because otherwise I'd have had it there. Some different creatures up here, the Unikitty sets, Friends, the mini dolls, Thrawn over here. For just these are just some highlights. You can barely see back there, but there's Maui and the Hulk, some bigger minifigures, and then the Millennium Falcons down there. There's more Millennium Falcon. I got it. Where's my BrickCon bag? Oh, they're back here. Hang on. So let me pull out. Diana had BrickCon badges as well, but I've been going to BrickCon. Okay, it's gonna break apart, but going all the way back to 2010, I want to say, was the first BrickCon, or maybe it was 12. And then more over here. Sorry, they broke apart, the BrickCon badges. And I haven't been in a couple years. I've got these Harry Potter books to put together. These will get put together. I really like these sets. I like the idea of the books, and they open up. Easy to store. Easy to showcase. The minifigures, I don't chase the Harry Potter minifigures necessarily, though. But yeah, the minifigures. A lot of the smaller things may end up, disappearing or going away to make room for make way for the bigger ones. I got these thrifting once. They are, see if I can turn this on. Not like that would help, but they're like Lego cards. So I don't know if these are from the UK or what. Oh yeah, I have a lot of unopened Lego cards, or Lego sets, for sure. But I don't know what these cards are. Local brick shop might know. But I got them thrifting once. I'm like, whoa, cool. I've never seen these before. They don't have these. So I'm pretty sure they're like UK only. Don't know. But I don't think I have the full set. But they're like, they're highlighting minifigures, so you can imagine why I like them. All right, so I'm just gonna keep that on for now. But anyway, there's the oh yeah, there's pretty much the tour. And if I don't have Lego figures, they have the Lego books. Yeah, this is where they live for the moment. And then when I thrift, sometimes I get thrifted. I got the Harry Potter, the Harry Potter, what was it? The one with nearly headless neck. I got that for $30. I got a full set of I showed it the other day. The pictures on the Discord server. My wife and daughter built it. By the way, the audio is going to echo here in a second as I walk back into the room. Hopefully the printer's going okay still. It is. Yay! Nothing's failed.
Woo! Woo! Y'all
would let me know.
I'm gonna turn off.
I'm gonna turn this off
so that there is no more echo. Anyway, There you go, Jen. That's I would say that's your reward for rating, and then everyone else got to come along for the ride. So when I say I'm an adult fan of Lego, I am not joking. It is not a joke. It is not a stretch. So I'm glad that I see Dragon Goddess here, local brick shops here right now, and then Jen with the raid. Because I don't do the tour all that often, but when I know there's someone in here that's doing Lego stuff on Twitch, very happy to say, hey, this is how I collect. This is, so I'm sitting there, hey, I love brick building and showing, hey, I picked this up thrifting, I did this, I did that. But now I know why you were scoping out my minifigures. Jen, watch out. I have to follow up with local brick shop too, because I need to figure out, I probably just need to buy an extra orange one at this point. And I think I'm missing green. Yeah, green and orange. The gray, I didn't know. The purple one is, unless it's like an official, like with the printing on it. This also explains, even though I collect Garbage Pail Kids stickers, I don't like stickers on my bricks. I don't like doing it. There's some sets that I have that I just did not put the stickers on. Oh, stickers on bricks drive me nuts. Drive me nuts. Drive me right up the wall. Groundhog Day tomorrow. Yes. Hey, Weeb next door. Look at this.
Weeb_next_door rated my stream with 14 viewers.
If you're not following Weeb next door, she's a cosplayer, and she's actually assembling her stuff on stream. She loves interacting with her chat. I think we rated her, what was it, last week? And tonight, I popped into her chat just to say hello. I'm like, I'm surprised, like, you're able to get back to cons. But Weeb next door is absolutely worth the follow. Weeb next door, you just missed. I gave people a tour. Oh, thank you. By the way, Dragon Goddess, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you hanging out and watching. I did a tour of the room where we have a lot of the Lego sets and like the Lego minifigures, because I collect Lego, and there are a lot of brick streamers here on Twitch. Yeah, there's a little clip for you. So you just missed the tour, Weeb. You just missed the tour. The purple alien has the same image on its shirt, I think. Ooh, okay, well, I guess I may have to like chase those down. Oh boy. Now I'm nervous. Gray and purple you have to make. They're official pieces, they just don't come as a full space fig. I guess I'll have to look. As long as they look like they're space characters, like they're straight out of space with the space logo, that's part of my collectorness, right? But anyway, thank you for the raid, Weeb next door. I assume your cosplaying went well. Well, you weren't really have you ever cosplayed while building cosplay? Have you ever done that? I'm just curious, because the closest I come to you want to see me cosplaying? Okay, let me show you. Here's what I do. This is my cosplay. This is the extent of my cosplaying, everybody. This is what you can expect. Hey Chris, do you cosplay? I do. I cosplay. Let me put on. But don't laugh. I actually have a Stormtrooper uniform, like a full-on. It would be 501st Stormtrooper uniform. I do. You did once before. It can be hard. Oh, I bet. So this is the extent of my cosplaying. I know I look real. I look like, a Stormtrooper. I'm missing everything. Look at pew 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 pew. I have threatened. What did I say? I said if we get to the goal, gotta be careful not to break my glasses. If we get to February, if we get to 600 subs for the month of February, I don't know if we'll get that many sub points, but the goal, I would wear like my Stormtrooper uniform from like the waist up at least, and interact as a Stormtrooper, because it is clunky. It is not comfortable. I can't imagine like a lot of the cosplaying isn't necessarily built for comfort, but more for accuracy. Weeb next door, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not a professional in anything at all. Pants off, Trooper Party, indeed, Mighty Bean. Because trust me, if I don't have to put those pants on, that's the hardest part. I can put the top on and sit here okay and interact and knock into things, but beyond that, not so much. Need to wear that Stormtrooper costume out to a store. Well, I can't zip my hood up. Everyone's wearing masks these days, so I have like, if I'm not wearing the N95s, I've got like a Darth Vader cloth mask that's got the little mouth thing on it, like the mask looks like that, right? So I wear this out. People know. Oh, yes. Unfortunately, comfort and accuracy are not usually things you can have at once. Law. I know. That would drive me nuts. I mean, I don't know if I can do it. More power to you. The Stormtrooper costume, though, I have been thinking about selling to, not to recoup costs or anything, but specifically to get an AT-AT driver costume. I would like to upgrade to an AT-AT driver. And the reason why is because my first vintage Star Wars figure that I had as a kid was an AT-AT driver. And I have it over there. Not many people around here streaming. All you youngins don't remember Star Wars figures the way they were back in the day. Because you're all young. I'm the old man. I mean, I know there are old people on Twitch, but I'm getting there. 50 in a couple years. It'll happen. It'll hit me like a ton of bricks. Y'all are gonna forget about me and then like remember, oh yeah, Chris, he's still streaming on Twitch. Click. Oh my gosh, he's got white hair now. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen overnight. Still a kid. Pfft. What was that, kid? I know y'all. I'm nipping at your heels. I'm nipping at your heels. So Weeb, here's what I'm printing right now. These are Star Wars conversational hearts. So you know, like the candies, right? The conversational candies. Fix'em Dude basically modeled conversational hearts. So you can actually print these too, because I know you got some 3D printers on your end. But you can make them. You can make Star Wars conversation hearts. I don't know how into Star Wars you are, but that's what I'm doing right now. That's what's being printed right now. Yeah, these are turning out great. These are fun. Oh, wow. And the Gurple on these is perfect. It's the perfect Gurple. So this is a filament. And those who are into 3D printing will probably get more excited over it. Weeb might be as well. Although I tend to print the trinkety things, Weeb. So like this is my creator coin or maker coin, that Fix'em Dude model. That's me with a Darth Vader silhouette. And the other side of the coin is the Imperial insignia. And then here's a Death Trooper done in this filament. The Gurple. Gold purple. Ah. Is it gold? Is it purple? It's Gurple. Or like a guard. Different kind of model, but fun stuff. Or I think it's fun. But you know what? That's all that matters. Like if you're printing something, as long as you're having fun with it, forget what anybody else says. And I tell you what, I have not heard, for the people who have been watching, I have not heard a clicking sound at all since swapping the filament. And the nozzle seems fine. It does not seem anywhere near clogged as we thought it could have been. So I don't know what was going on, because it's printing just fine. No clicking from the gears or anything. Everything seems to be good. But we're almost finished with this. I think we've got, it's at 99%. So that's it. This may be the last. That's it. That's the last pass. Give me a second. Let me see if I can. Here we go. And then I'll hold them up. I'll hold them up on the sheet, because that's the easiest way to showcase them, so that we can get a screenshot. That's it. We're done. We're finished. Fix'em Dude, how's it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel? Isn't that a song? How does it feel? All right, Fix'em Dude. I'm gonna try not to break them off. Let me pull the skirt off. Which sounds weird unless you're into 3D printing terms. This is, I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to turn off chat if you don't mind. I don't know if Kurt's still here, but we can get a clean screen grab. Let's see if I can get him reflecting just right. Give me a second. There we go. Is that good? Did you get your screen grab? This is great. What's so great about this is that the borders are like gold. The front is purple. Front is straight up purple, right? But like the everything else is gold. Like the edges are gold. So it's like a gold purple. This is a great highlight. This is so much fun. Wow. These are fan-freaking-tastic. You know, I may end up doing a couple more of these for giveaway, because these are I'm gonna keep. These are I'm absolutely gonna keep. I am not, like, when you print something out like this, like, how could you give these away? I know you're supposed to give them away. I know, but they look good enough to eat. They kind of do. Oh, wow. I just I can't express, like, you can just the reflection of light. It really accentuates the 3D nature, the three-dimensional nature of these hearts. So this is a really nice filament for this. This is a really nice filament. Like a very nice filament. Wow. These turned out great. Wow. So tomorrow morning, like when I'm working or whatever, I'm probably going to do another set of these and then throw them into a couple of gift boxes that I've been preparing. So, nice. Man. This is great. Am I going to put them on Prusa? Yes, I'm going. That's why I wanted to get the picture of me holding up the plate so that people can get that. That's the easiest way to do it. So that photo is going to get posted to Prusa. And I'm also going to be tweeting it out. Cracking that. That's a good kind of crack. Don't go breaking my heart. Dooku breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Baby, I'm not the kind. Ooh. Nobody knows it. Chris, please stop singing. Right from the start, I printed my heart. Oh, I printed my heart. Don't go printing my heart. Test printing more coins now. Oh, fair enough. Coins are coming soon then. Yeah, these turned out really well. Like, really well. Oh, yeah, this is just, this filament, this kind of filament is the perfect filament for the hearts. Like, I'm not sure, like, red on pink, pink on red, white on red would work well as more traditional hearts, right? A mix and match. I don't necessarily have a lot of those pastel-y colors, but barring that, these look like intergalactic hearts. These look like sci-fi kind of hearts, you know? These look like they jump out, you know, they look space age. So this is a really good filament. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Dooku breaking my heart. Dun 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 dun. Oh, oh. Nobody knows. That song's a good song. Elton John and Kiki D. Wasn't it Kiki D? Yeah? So I gotta print more of them. I have to. I must. And hopefully won't run into any problems. Was it Kiki D?
Joshua
It was. Okay.
_XP_CheerDex100. Attention, all we don't talk about. Bruno has made it to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the country. The last Disney song to do that was A Whole New World from Aladdin way back in 1993.
I did not know that. Really? How could it crack the top? How could it? Okay, so we got raids from Buana, and then we got a raid from, I want to get these posted. Doing something different. Okay, that's Buana. We also had a couple more raids. Let me get those. I want to get those posted before I forget. Because we had a raid from Qui-Gon Jinn. Thank you, Liz, for clipping these. And we also got, okay, Buana. Was it just Buana and Qui-Gon Jinn? Those are the only 2 raids tonight? Yeah? Give me a second. And Qui-Gon Jinn, she on Twitter? I want to make sure I tag. Easiest way to go is to check her socials. Oh no, I don't see her on. Twitter. easiest way to go is to check. I know I'm echoing. Sorry. I don't think that's her. I see someone, but I don't think that's her. All right. No other raids tonight, yeah? Love being raided by fellow AFOL like Qui-Gon Jinn. There we go. I gotta make sure I do this, because otherwise I'll forget. Alright, I didn't see a handle on Twitter, so. You missed the last one? What was the last one? Oh, we did get rated by, Weeb! Oh, we gotta get the Weeb. That's not too far back, though. I'll have to go grab that one. Way back in 93. UTP? What? It was older than... That song was older than that. Oh, wait, no. A Whole New World? Wasn't that like... Oh. No, wasn't that like 91, 92? Wasn't Aladdin 91, 92? Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, Ethan's dad, 3D. I don't understand how the Bruno could crack it, though. That's a little odd to me. How Bruno... That song, like A Whole New World, makes sense even if you're not watching Aladdin, but Bruno is so contextual, it doesn't make any sense. November 92. That sounds about right. Because I remember seeing Aladdin when I was in college. It was cool. It was cool to go watch Disney movies in college. Animated Disney movies. You know, for kids, you reach the age where it was cool again. You still have no idea who Bruno even is. Yeah, I mean, it's worth watching. I enjoyed the movie. I can't say it was my favorite animated movie, but... Kids can ask Alexa and Google to play songs. Yes, they can. Although I'm glad we do not have that kind of crap around here. All that smart stuff. No smart stuff here. I believe in dumb speakers. All right, I need to make sure I get Weeb. Let me leave a note for myself. I got a few items to take care of. Weeb. Raid. Clip. It's just a good thing to do. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing it, and I appreciate when people clip when someone raids. It should be relatively easy to go back and find her. Jumping around right around that time, towards the end. You're in elementary school when Disney's Aladdin came out. Chris, I am old. I've said I am old. I've admitted that I'm old. I'm borderline decrepit. Unlike youngins like Sith Lord Brit. Sith Lord Brit
is now hosting my stream with 19 viewers.
Sith Lord Brit. Guess what? Hang on. Sith Lord Brit. I got the perfect heart for you. Sith forever. Printed it up in the Gerpel. Just finished this plate. How many of them? These are like 25, 26 of them. Almost 30. Of these Star Wars intergalactic hearts. Created by Fix'em Dude. This song's been in my head now. Dooku breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. So, Sith Lord Brit. Just in case you were wondering. I have a dark side. And in case you didn't know, Brit, I heart Vader. What were you doing tonight? What were you doing? What were you up to? I could guess. You know, maybe maybe you're doing something that I was not expecting, Brit. But including raiding, like I was not expecting a raid, but I appreciate that. So what was going on? What was up with all the Sithiness? What was happening? She was talking about... Oh, no. Who's talking about Bruno? Got a new resin printer up. Oh, that's right. Printing a blurg. Yes. I printed, like, early on, I printed a few blurg. Of course, an FDM. I don't know. I see a lot of the resin printers. The Prusa one looks nice. Like, with the wash cure station. It seems as simple and straightforward. I just wouldn't be able to stream as easily from while resin printing, because we don't have enough ventilation in the house. It's definitely more of a garage kind of thing, and we don't even have that much room in the garage, or even have any area close to an outlet right now. There would have to be some moving around of stuff, which is possible. Not saying it's impossible, but I would definitely need to change a few things around in the garage to make it practical to do. And then, man, if I was resin printing, oh man, all the Star Wars figures, all the things, all the time. No questions asked. But yes, that's all I would be doing. Oh, Brit's more like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to print my cosplaying is going to be off the hook. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man. You do it. Hey, how then, let me ask Brit, how are you handling the ventilations? The ventilation with resin where you're at? Getting Sithy with it, was she? Krusty? Well, she's got a brand uphold. That's very important. You never know. You never know. And Sith Lord Brit just decided to pop in with another raid. There we go. Thank you so much. Pretty sure that's my... You're in elementary school when Disney's Aladdin came out, Chris. There we go. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Got the clip out. Got it tagged. She's a city girl. Resin can't hurt us. Oh. Well, I did not know that. Aaron F. Geared says lungs are the best resin vapor filter, right? I don't know about that. I'm not going to gamble with my lungs. There's a carbon filter in the printer. I have a duty air purifier running right behind me. Yeah, see, I would say garage for me. I don't think we'd be running that much equipment in here. Soul Sister, hang on. Be mine, will you? Dropping my hearts. Where did it go? Man, come on. I dropped my heart. There was a heart. Oh, there we go. I really need a vacuum in here. Oh. I lost a... Is something missing a hand? Oh, this must have been from the Vader. Hang on. You are too cute. Chris streaming while high on fumes? You do not want to see that. And you know what? It is the rule of two. You don't want to break the rules, do you? It's the rule of two. And for being on this late for you, you are a trooper. And I adore you. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Nomad AC, for the follow. Welcome to the Play Shop. Just showcasing some of these Gerpel hearts. Gold, purple. Just printed them tonight. The Star Wars Valentine hearts. As basically, I think it's a drop. They were, I guess, ideated. It was in a private chat, and Fixin' Dude said something. I want to say, what was your original concept? You said something about hearts, Valentine hearts to print, and then Star Wars hearts. I said it would be great to have them like coins, right? Star Wars coins. And now I can't remember. Because I know you said the suggestion, and then I iterated and said, these little hearts on top would work really well as these like candy hearts. But whatever you do, don't go solo. Whatever you do. Paxi Prime, these are, trust me, like they're in the Discord server. The full shot is in the Discord server. I'll also be tweeting them later. Tweeting the screenshot and linking off to to where everybody else can print them. But let me just say, I know. This right here is the best Star Wars Valentine heart. In case you're wondering. This is the best one right here. Forget about it. This is the best one. Right here. Boom, 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 boom. Darkstream Phantom says they're all epic. I totally agree. I completely, utterly, absolutely, completely agree. They are. They're the best. And they're free. And you can print them out yourself if you want. Wookiee! That's right. Baby Yoda 1 for me. Good to see me. Nomad AC. Well, the good news is you can see me every night at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm live streaming here every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. Josh Cars 12, thank you for stopping by. Thank goodness you're not Josh Cars 11. Josh Cars 11, we're not sure about. But Josh Cars 12, good people. Be my Jedi. I got nothing printing right now because this is what I was planning on tonight, and there's nothing really that I don't know if I've got anything that I wanted to do in white immediately, apart from like swapping this out tomorrow. Whatever you do, do not be a Vader hater. Do not. Thank you, Max Drawing, for the follow. Very appreciate it. Welcome to the Play Shop. I'm here every night, 6 p.m., geeking out about one thing or another. And let me remind you, size matters not. Chris got bored with 3D print. I did not. I didn't get bored. It's just the next. I don't think I really need to print anything in white, and the white's the thing I got loaded. Tomorrow, though, as I'm beginning to work, I'm going to load up more this filament here, the gold. Is it purple? Is it gold? It's purple. This filament's going to get loaded. And I'm going to do more of I think I'm going to do more of these hearts. Because these are fun. Obi-Wan with me. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. Thump, thump. Give me a second. Checking to make sure I'm all caught up there. I am. Great. Rated Buana. Getting the raid shoutouts. So good there. The only one I gotta get is the Weeb. I'm not even sure if Weeb is on This Is the Way. No, hang on. No, hang on. Gotta see if Weeb has Twitter so she gets tagged. This is the way. This SD way. See, they're written like conversation hearts, right? This SD way. It's just the trinkety stuff. This is the stuff that blows me away. Go to the corner? For real? I gotta go to the corner? Fine. Fine. Here, I'm gonna get everybody's sympathies here. That's chat. Okay, there we go. Gonna tweet that out. I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tweet it out here. Telling on you. I got tweeted out. I got sent to the corner by Ethan's dad. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now I gotta sit here until someone cheers, or gifts a sub, or tips, or anything like that. I get the notification, because otherwise, you know, you're just gonna be staring at the back of my head, which is not as exciting. Yes, this would be the time to start the drop, Liz. The song is in my head. Song is in my head. Oh, the song is my head. Do 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 do. Nothing. Oh, yay! You did cheer. Sorry, no more 3. Totally missed it. Hey, A Minagoni. Good to see you, Anthony. Yes, is it? And Darkstream Phantom. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for getting me out of that corner. And let me just say, you are revving me up. A little EU there for you. How many are done? How many? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There are 24 hearts. There's Revving Me Up and You Are Revving Me Up, right? There's 2 of those, but 24 hearts total. Why, you stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking Nerf herder. You couldn't fit Nerf herder on a... Wait, NRF HDR? Nerf herder... No, NRF HRDR? Nerf herder? You could... I guess you could fit it on a thing. And Fixin' Dude's going, no, stop. ORDR66. ORDR66. There, you could keep going with these. Like, next year, this is series 1. Collect and print series 1. And next year, there will be a whole new array, about 5-letter line per minute. So you do ORDR66. Order 66. You could do NRF HRDR. Nerf herder. Actually, that'd be a good license plate. Because that's 7 characters, right? Nerf herder. NRF HRDR. That would be really... That's nerdy. That's how you know you're nerdy. Liz is warning you, get your drops in. Plop those drops right on top. Because you never know. And Nomad here is going, what is he doing? Tell you what, Nomad. Stick around. Hang out. He's gone already. I know. It's just it's Twitch. It's Twitch. It's the community. It's the go and flow. It's the chatting. It's the interacting. It's the having been raided 4 times tonight. Oh, you are here. Okay, we didn't scare away Nomad. Okay, whew, we succeeded. Nomad is not scared away yet. Give us 5 minutes. Oh my God, I didn't realize it was as late as it was. Nomad AC. Okay, so don't worry. You don't have to know what anything is at all. You need not know. And actually, now that I've got the white on here, I may end up slicing a few more of these print and place BB-8s, because print and place BB-8 white might be pretty nice. So I'm going to print a few more of these before I print these off tomorrow in the Gerpel filament. It's just a game that people play. Nomad. Just stick around. You'll catch everything in context. Everything will start making sense. Paxi Prime, did you not see the BB-8 before? I pulled it out when Qui-Gon Jinn was here to show her the Nathan Sawaya original Lego art that I had. I'm not sure if the Free Heathen had seen it either when he was popping. I know Free Heathen lurks a lot, which is fine. That's great. I don't mind lurkers. Lurkers work for me. No? Oh, man. Then you really missed out. Rated in with Brit, so it wasn't here earlier. Oh, Paxi, come on. You're missing out. I know, Brit's good people. You gotta follow Brit. You gotta listen to Brit. But, like, I got some... how am I gonna compete with Brit? I gotta figure out how I'm gonna compete with Brit. And the way I do it is by showing awesome little things. Brit shows the awesome big thing, the big prints that she does. Me, I show the trinkety crap. We've got, in fact, the little coin, the Gerpel coin, turned out great. And we got an Aziz Light. So I got to do an Aziz Light here. But I have to figure out what cup. Fix him, dude. Thank you for unfreezing me. And I go to red. No, Liz. No. No. Don't make me get the spray bottle, Liz. Don't make me. All right, we got blue and you said blue. Didn't you say what red and white? You said red and white. White doesn't necessarily show up great, but there you go. It's red. Red is hard to discern from the white, but that is definitely red and white back there. Yeah, mark my words. Not lying to you. Pity party bits. Yeah, give me a pity party. I have. Oh, there's an ad in progress, so a lot of people are going, this sucks. Why am I watching an ad for this bozo? All right, let me open up a BB-8. BB-8, 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 BB-8. Is this it? I gotta remember the model. I have so many friggin' BB-8s. Two color, no. Key fob, no. Droid BB-8. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So now, I need to see how those stack up on the plate. I can get 6 of them. Feel like I can do 6 of these. BB-8, 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 BB-8. Alright, this is going to take 4 hours probably. I'm definitely not going to be streaming that long. Oh my god. That is definitely not going to happen. Yeah, about 4 hours. So it'll take me into the night. But theoretically, things were printing fine with this, even after swapping filaments. So make sure, do I have everything? Oh, I've got to change the filament settings, the print settings to support material. I'm sorry, infill being not gyroid but adaptive cubic. That might save a little bit of time. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Joshua, for the cheer.
Joshua_XP_ cheer Dex 100. Party bit party dance time. Less than caret less than greater than caret greater than less than caret less than greater than caret greater than.
That is me. I'm a greater than character. I am a greater than character. I may end up printing a few of these. I may print this tonight and then tomorrow morning before swapping out. Because I can always give... The nice thing about these little BB-8 trinkets, the white ones certainly... You can give them to a kid and they'd love it. Or throw it in a gift box. Fun things. I don't think I can get any more than 6. Not easily. I'm just going to stick with 6. Sticking with 6. Sticking with 6. Sticking with 6. Yeah. Sticking with 6. Sticking with 6. Yeah. 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 Can we raid Yoko? Oh, no. We can't raid Yoko. We have a promise raid. We're raiding Shannon. I promised that I would raid her because she's going to be, she's got a friend that we need to make sure. Shannon is currently streaming. Kieran's over there with Sarah, the winner of the 3D printer that we gave away. And I'm going to message Annie Cubic. I'm going to see if we can maybe do a giveaway with Annie Cubic. I'm going to see if we can get something going with Focus again. I really would like to line up more of those giveaways. They were fun. And you know what? I felt like one of the people in our community was rewarded. You know, not just a random person. I like rewarding the people who do that. Loyal, looks like Loyal's got a guest happening tomorrow. He's from Polymaker. I don't know anything about them. I don't have any... I'm building my relationships with these vendors. I'm building the relationships with these vendors. I'm slowly but surely doing that because most of them don't understand Twitch. They don't understand like how fun it is. And it is fun. It's a lot of fun. Especially when I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's part of the charm. I'm clueless in Seattle. You'd think I was sleepless? I am not sleepless. I am clueless. We're going to be rating Shannon. She's another streamer here on Twitch. She cosplays. She's done Nebula before. She's built her own Iron Men, 2 of them at least. And then she's in the middle of working on a Green Goblin. And she's hanging out tonight on her own stream. She also co-hosts Hot Makes on multiple platforms. She's been really... I'm glad to have made her acquaintance. She's been very kind, very welcoming, and open with her time. She brought Sarah into our orbit, and Sarah has been hanging out. She won the 3D printer, so now I'm a part of Sarah's journey. I love that. I love being a part of people's journeys. I do. I really do. Especially fellow creators. Genuinely do. So I did promise Shannon last week that we'd be rating her friend, though her friend does mostly sports stuff on Twitch, so I probably wouldn't follow. But I said, well, can get the friend to come in to say hello and hang out with the Star Wars stuff. Nerdy Curious, appreciate you hanging out for the duration of the evening. Everybody for hanging out for the duration. Hopefully y'all will get new emotes soon. I'm working with Jedi Greg on getting those done, starting with the animated emotes. So Jedi Greg is going to be pumping out some animated emotes. Jedi Greg. Happy to have had him in the orbit, because I'm not a graphic designer at all. Needed something that doesn't suck, which is my problem. Everything I do is not great, but thank you for bearing with me anyway. Frogging with me if you're into the Muppet metaphors. You only watched the Super Bowl, and Cincinnati is finally going to be in it. Last year, I watched the Super Bowl with the headphones on. It was just boring. I could not do that again. You don't mind being a part of people's journey as long as they're plenty of room in their vehicle and snacks? I've ridden in trunks before, intentionally, for fun. It was weird. I would never do that again. I did that as a teenager. We did weird things. Not so weird thing is rating Shannon. I'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. And I will probably be seeing you here, there, and everywhere. I'll be printing more things in this filament. Potentially the BB-8s that I'm doing now are about to start. I may be doing this BB-8 in the Gerpel. And before coming back tomorrow, I may end up doing printing another series of these as well. Not that you need to know that, but I'm just letting you know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to let you know what I'm going to be up to. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. It's been an amazing night. Thank you for your outstanding support. Was not expecting to go this late, but it was good anyway. So, get your Tusken Raider emotes ready. If you're a sub, get ready to get new animated emotes. And you're subscribed. All the emotes are basically getting overhauled in this channel. It's going to be like a completely new... Y'all are going to love using the emotes here and in other people's channels. That's the idea, is that you would use them anywhere and everywhere. And of course, they're probably going to be Star Wars related. And potentially Lego. Potentially. 3D print. I know we have at least one 3D printing one. The Darth Vader 3D print. It's going to be like a Darth Vader. The arm's going to go up and it's a thing. And it's going to print a Darth Vader helmet. 3D printing. 3D. Because, come on. Got to stay on brand. Oh, man. The raid thing didn't go. Give me a second. Gonna try it again. Rona. There we go. Okay, starting that raid. Now I got a countdown here. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific. Sound good? You gonna come? You gonna join us? Gonna join us? Join us. You must do it. Here we go. Tusken rating. Rona and Sarah Westery 1. They're gonna be hanging out at least for the next couple hours, because then they are going to be rating someone who's going to be doing a live reaction to the new episode of Book of Boba Fett. I will be fast asleep by then. Here we go. Tusken rating Shannon, an amazing supporter of this channel, in 3, 2, 1. As promised. I'm good on my promise. Glad I remember.
I was hoping it would have followed that, like, closely. Some small parts they kept the same, but it wasn't.
Catch up on chat, Shannon.
99! Dude!
With Joshua. Up, and here they come.
99! That's
99 people. Wow.
Thank you guys. We're actually,
Wow.
ironically, talking Star Wars. I took a break from my Goblin work. We are talking Star Wars right now, believe it or not, because we are prepping for Boba Fett in about what, like 40 minutes now? We're going to be rating a Boba Fett watch party, guys. Whew, Chris, you are outstanding.
We've
Wow.
been
I
talking
am
about
blown
other
away by
toys and
that.
books.
You guys are outstanding.
Thank you.
We
Thank you very
somehow.
Hey, kid.
much. We'll have to get
Okay.
in next time.
I can't work miracles, Chris. I
No,
will.
we're-
Listen.
It's Shannon.
Book.